Okay, stream. Let's see if you stream correctly. Or if I get fucked over. Title's correct.
Yep.
I did it.
Zip block.
Eh?
I'll get advertisement.
Yeah, well, that happens with beginning of everyone, I don't know.
Oh wait, no. It's about Amazon. No, it is zip block.
Yeah. Please describe to me what the ad is. Because I'm not getting it, so I have to.
They're throwing a sandwich around in a bag.
I never. Oh, never mind. I actually, for once, got an ad.
Oh my god, new game each week. Free on Prime. Start your trial, Maneater. Anyway. ADHD distractions aside, yeah, Amazon Prime's a thing. But no, welcome back to Super Failures. This one's episode 3, number 3. Oh my god, we had to 3 digits. And this will be the episode.
Made it this far.
I know, this will be the episode where I rip off these training wheels they've had. So if we get another dumb decision without any thought behind the consequences, like we did last time, Smiles, there will be more repercussions for that. Because while I may not want to kill their players, if they make a black hole or anything of the sort, I may not have a choice. I may not have a choice. So, once again, like every episode, I'm going to give a warning of this is a mature rated stream and video. Mature things will happen. While I will not be doing any sexual descriptions for my friends, things will get dark. There will be dark moments. It won't be good. I will have to describe graphic scenes. Anyone who doesn't like that, yeah, you can kindly go away. That's what you're gonna get. If that doesn't bother you, then we're gonna hop into it by having Elias here attempt to do the recap because they didn't get an opportunity to do it last time.
Yay! Okay, so start of the day. Everyone's waking up, getting up from their day. Elias is making breakfast. Percival and Tully sit down at the TV watching cartoons with, I'm pretty sure, Diana. Tully wants a sandwich. I don't know why. Anyways, first day of class. Everyone moves on from that. Percival decides to try to heal up a already processed coffee bean for some reason. Is judged by it, and then we move on with our lives. And then
the coffee bean judged me?
Huh?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. No. Sorry.
Didn't you know? No. But get to first day of class. We're late. We're actually 15 minutes early. It's combat training. So, our wonderful, what is it, professor, teacher? What's the title?
Maybe a professor, but in this case, she's your trainer, so.
Oh yeah, our wonderful trainer, a whole light of joy, decides to pair us up for sparring. So first off is Telly, and I forgot the girl's name. Let me look at it.
You can do this.
Where is it? Where do we see this? Alara, yeah. They start fighting, right? It's looking fairly I think Telly's about to get their ass handed to them. And then they decide to make a bunch of clones. And kills off half of them graphically. Everyone watches this. And then they get their shit beat. And then, obviously they need medical attention, so we move on from that. And then it's Elias's turn to fight Diana. As you can see, it wouldn't be fun. They were running around for a little bit until they were grabbed, and then, went night-night for a little bit. And then the final fight is Percival and Amira. The issue is they are the most supporting characters and had no weapons on them, so it was just a slow punch battle. And Mira dropped out early just because we don't have the time for this. I'm pretty sure that's the rest of the battles. I think the other two fight off screen.
Yeah.
I don't know who wins out of there, but I don't think we ever mentioned that, so we move on from that.
It is. Unless you really want to know who won.
I'm a little curious, actually.
Matthew won.
Okay. Okay. to move on to that, and then we're like, okay, what do we do with the rest of our day? Pretty sure next we're called out for a announcement from the head honcho Kronos about a tournament with 2 other schools, and it so happens that our house 23, I'm pretty sure, got called out. Ad break, please, not now. Me just getting sounds. So it's our turn to do it. There's a bunch of stuff such as obstacle course, combat, teamwork, power demonstration, a bunch of cool events. But we're going against 2 other schools, and one of which has 3 students visiting already later in the day. So we take some time to start preparing, you know? So Elias and Telly decide to go get suits made and potential weapons. And they go through all of that, get some cool ideas, submit their designs to the people. Percival decides to go to the plant dude, who I forgot the name of, my bad. Sammy, and figure out suit stuff, because plant control,
There's your
who else do you go to than plant
Headmaster,
control?
by the way.
Oh, he looks cool. Anyways, go through all of that. And there's just time to do a couple of different tasks before the people come around, right? I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, I do remember what happens. Okay. I just need to remember the order. First, Telly decides, you know, let's test their powers, like, and decides to accelerate a photon. So much so that it radiates an apple, and the Geiger counter definitely went up in that room. They got banned from doing that. I wonder why. Next,
That was
huh?
You got heavily frowned upon.
Yeah, I got heavily frowned upon. It wasn't
Okay.
banned.
Let's just say banned for the time being, because, like, let's be real, I don't think you should be irradiating an apple randomly.
Or yourself.
Yeah.
Or anything,
That
really,
lead
quite
ball was
frankly.
not enough. Let's be real here.
I know. Let it cube next time.
Again, I didn't even mention the heat, but hey.
Yeah. Not now Uncrustible's ad. And then Elias decides to go look for some jobs, because being who they are, they don't exactly have the most and like to get some stuff. So they go to the postal service, try to get a job there. And we move on to Percival, who went to go woo the Mudman.
My friend.
Shows up to their house unexpectedly. Mudman's very confused as to why Percival knows where he lives. And I'm pretty sure he's borderline about to call like security. And then Percival just leaves after giving... didn't you just give him a plant or something? Yeah.
I gave him a bouquet of random wildflowers, yes.
That he did not bring inside.
Oh.
And then to start closing up the day, everyone heads to the bridge where we meet the other school people. There is... what are their names? Connor, who can see the future. Beverly, which just has bad things happen all around them. Well, random things happen all around them. And Alex, who's no one knows what they do. So they meet up, talk a little bit, decide that they'll learn more about each other later, and head back to the house, start getting ready for bed. Everyone does their bedtime activities, and randomly in the middle of the night, Elias notices that Matthew is gone, but doesn't pay much mind to it. The end.
Oh my god. You get 3 bonus points for pretty much getting everything.
Okay, I was like, I don't know if I'm missing anything.
No, you pretty much nailed everything.
Okay, I'm also writing this on my thing, so don't forget.
Yeah, because again, I'm not remembering for you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, with that, they nailed pretty much everything. We're going to move on to this morning's routine. This will actually be a couple days after you got the notification, and today will be when you are going to be starting your training, and you're going to have to work with your fellow dorm mates to figure out who's going to be doing what event. So you do know this, and you do know to actually bring your equipment this time to your training session. I would hope.
Is all our stuff like ready and finished cooking, or?
if you want to describe what you're doing this morning, if you're doing anything different because of prepping, let me know. Otherwise, I imagine it'd be the same.
Wait,
Yeah.
sorry, what are we prepping us about?
Oh my god, you're a
Prepping
terrible
for,
player.
God.
Minus 3 points for no.
No, 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 no.
Remove three.
No, no, no,
We
no.
just started and you've already zoned out. Oh, wow. No, but we're doing mentioning the morning routine. There's been a time skip of a couple days where you do know today is where you're going to start training for the upcoming sports fest, and where you will be needing to decide who's going to be going to what part of the competition in your dorm. And yeah, you'll get more information on that. So, do any of you have anything you want to mention for your morning routine in preparation for this?
I would start adding more runs into my morning, but like
Okay.
not as much as like nighttime. Just
Matthew
one
would
quick-
naturally join you on that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then keep up with
And I'll
Steve.
also
so
make you
they're doing
breakfast.
I'd be definitely spending more time experimenting and trying to figure out what I can and can't do. Also, I would still like to daily put in a few points of healing into that coffee bean.
good. You go for it.
Tell it's doing good.
Yeah, you. Tell you doing anything?
I think honestly, I think my character is gonna just kind of, I guess, eating a better breakfast and then also just working on light manipulation stuff.
Cool. Yeah. So if you're not doing anything too fancy, then yeah, we're gonna move on over to all of you meeting up at the training fest, where you will see Captain Valor standing in front of a field with multiple things set up, and she walks up in front of you and says, "Good morning, class. I see you've actually brought all of your stuff this time. Good. You're gonna need it. Today, we are going to be deciding who is going to be doing what for each event. Every event is going to have up to 4 people. So we're going to need to figure out who's going to be doing what. You can technically do all 4 events if you wish, but it is recommended that everyone space themselves out a bit. So, for those of you who have forgotten what the events are, which if you have, we're in for a long time, or a long training session today. Yeah, we have the obstacle courses, dueling matches, power demonstration, and team challenges. Let's see here. Let's first start seeing who wants to do the obstacle courses. Obstacle courses are going to be focusing on agility and speed. So who here thinks they can do that the best?
I'm gonna raise my hand.
That was to be expected. We need 4 people, so we already got 1. And to this you will see. I'll also memorize my NPC's names at some point. You will see Ava also raise her hand. Do either of the 2 other players want to raise their hand for the obstacle course?
No.
No, well, yeah.
I'm not really good at that thing, so no.
Okay. And
Well-
that,
Hold on. I'm considering.
yeah, you can go
But
for all
where
4
the-
events, or you can actually pick and choose your events. It's up to you.
I think
But
I'm
I
only
will
gonna do 2,
say
so
there
no,
are
not
going to be
this one again.
rewards for actually training for each event. If the more events you go for, the less rewards you're going to get overall for the individual events. So,
I think I'm only gonna be doing 2, so not
Okay.
this one.
and if that's the case, then Ava will raise her hand, and so will Diana for the obstacle course.
And who else? That was 3 people.
Yeah, those 3.
You said Ava twice.
Oh, I didn't mean Ava. I meant Alara.
Ah.
Yeah. Don't worry, your DM's stupid. Anyway,
Waste
but no,
for you.
you the 4 of you group up, and yeah, you're gonna you sign up your name for the obstacle course. The next one's gonna be the dueling matches. Now, who wants to be a part of the dueling matches? Diana immediately raises her hands for this one. I mean, anyone who was
Fair
shocked.
enough.
All right, anyway,
Um,
player is gonna be doing the dueling matches.
I'm gonna go up.
Okay. So that's 2.
Is it just like powers are allowed? Yes.
Yes. It's gonna be full powers are allowed. The only thing you're not allowed to do is kill people. What a shocker.
I'll try not to.
Injuries, though, there is a warning that injuries can and probably will occur. So, Be careful.
That's hilarious. Yay.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna hold off on this one. I need more practice.
I think
yeah.
I might. So long as I'm allowed to like wear my suit.
Suits will be full on
Then
in
yeah.
charge. Okay. So then we got Tully and Elias and Diana for that one. We'll probably get. Hmm, It's hard to say who should be next. You see, like, everyone else kind of grouping up together, trying to figure out who should be the fourth. Ava doesn't think she can do it. She's definitely more of a scout recon person, not a direct combat person. Alara can obviously hold her own, but she's so inexperienced. Mira has great defensive power, but no offensive power. So it's hard to say if she gets pitted against someone who's stronger offensively, like Diana. Hard to say. So, what do you guys think? Who do you think should be the fourth?
Let me look through the list.
Honestly, the only one I could see actually like being able to like take on in a fight would be Alara. The other two, yeah, they can't really do much attacking at all. Especially against people who have more offensive capabilities. Why are there gnats in my room?
Can put them there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know who else.
Oh, they're waiting on
Because
your
Matthew doesn't
opinions.
seem to have much offense to him, so
I mean, I said who I think should go. And first of all, what do you think?
I yeah, genuinely.
Diana's
do
actually
not.
going to bow out of the obstacle course, and Matthew's going to be on there. He's going to take her place
'Kay.
when they're talking about it more.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. What do you mean, the
What?
teleporter?
Yeah.
In the discussion, Matthew's actually going to be taking Diana's place in the obstacle course. So instead of be Banan,
Oh,
yeah, Matthew. Yeah. Ava and Alara. I mean, it makes sense. Teleporter doing the obstacle course. You'll have to follow specific rules, but I mean,
it's still helpful. Yeah, honestly, Alara seems like the best other option for combat.
if you guys think Alara, then Alara will be that fourth. So then for dueling matches, we've got Telly, Percival. What a shocker, Diana.
who would have known?
Then you guys think Alara. Next is power demonstration.
I'm going up for this one too.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I figured you two were gonna be a no-brainer for that.
Unfortunately, I'm not that sparkly. So,
No, yeah.
You just kind of run around and touch people.
yeah, I can run around in a circle really fast if you want to see that, but unfortunately, I don't think so.
Okay. And then once again, the question comes around of who should in the class should also join in that. Diana can get big and strong and change her form, but it's not the most flashy.
I think the flashiest thing we got otherwise is still Alara.
Alara will volunteer, and so will Matthew, actually.
Intriguing.
Mm-hmm. And then, last but not least, is the team challenges, where it's teams of 4 against each other. Who are your teams of 4 going to be? Or who's your team of 4 going to be?
I do actually want to participate in this one.
Got it.
I think I could be helpful, maybe.
Wait, the healer could be helpful?
So what kind of team thing is it?
You don't get to know yet.
Oh. That's lovely.
Wait, what did Tilly ask?
What kind of team event is it going to be? You don't know yet.
Ah,
That's going to be announced the day of. Don't want to give anyone a big advantage.
Oh.
Is Telly
so
going to be
far,
participating in this one?
besides Percival, right?
Okay.
Oh, I was just saying. So far it's me and Percival, right?
Yep.
And we still need to pick 2. Okay.
I don't know. There's some things I could be helpful with, and some things I'm going to be useless in.
It's up to you guys. Who do you want on your team?
I definitely think that it would be good to have Mira with y'all.
Fair.
Yeah.
But you need to cover all bases, so I don't know. Need someone good on. Really, you need someone good on attacking now. So it's either gonna be me or Diana. So
Yeah, you two probably do best offensively. You have more range than Diana, though.
yeah, but I also happen to expend myself very fast.
Yeah, well.
Don't do that.
Well, I'll tell you on that one, Chief.
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
That's 3 events for me, which is going to be interesting. And so for Evan, I don't know why Evan did, or Percival did something.
I mean, if
Oh.
Parcival wants to do that many, they can do that.
I want to do my best.
Yeah.
I'm pushing myself.
Okay, with all of you actually signed up, we're gonna split you off into different groups. Starting with Elias, Matthew, Ava, and Alara. We're gonna be moving you on to the agility course for now. Everyone else will be going to their signed areas next, so we'll do dueling matches after. So that means we got Telly, Parsifal, and Alara once again. Alara, you'll be joining after you finish up your obstacle courses. Okay! Just for the sake of scenes, and I'm gonna go like in order here, because my brain's, my ADHD can't do that many at once. I'm not bouncing around that many.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we're gonna start with the obstacle course, where you see a giant circular track, but as she pushes a button, walls, ropes, and all sorts of like different things, like you know the military courses where they have to run through a bunch of stuff, hop over a wall, climb through stuff, climb down. Yeah, it's a lot like that. And the rules for the teleporter, by the way, is he's allowed to teleport the distance that involves running, but he must stay on the track. So from like one course to another, if say there's like a straight on sprint, he is allowed to teleport to the end of that, but he cannot just teleport past the obstacle itself. So that is his general rule.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So with that, you are all going to start in a starting line, and I'm just going to throw stuff at you that you're going to have to react to. If you roll good, you'll get past it. If you roll shit, you'll eat shit. That make sense?
Okay. Yep.
To start off, she'll count you down. A nice little 3, 2, 1, go. And all of you will start running. The first obstacle you'll run into is a simple hurdle. Can you jump over said hurdle? There is no going underneath. So I'm going to need, right now, Elias, pretty much. Let me pull up their or pull up a sheet. Give me a second. Yeah, so I'm going to need you to roll a coordination check.
Okay.
It's a simple hurdle. Beat a 30. You got this.
I hope so.
Well, Eat
So
shit.
it's just a plus 15 then for my coordination, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, please God. Oh my God. I did it. It was
Okay.
close.
You did that in the wrong channel, didn't you? Yeah, you did that in bot
Whoops.
channel. Wow. Oh my god.
Listen, I had both of them like muted, so I couldn't tell.
Yeah, you jump, you run towards the hurdle. You think you've got this. You stumble a little bit, but you manage to catch yourself at the very end, hopping over the hurdle. But you almost missed it. Everyone else makes it over seamlessly. You just stumbled. You may have been the fastest, but you stumbled. Your speed was a
Dear
little
Lord,
too much.
again. Give me good luck.
The next obstacle is a pole jump, where you have to grab onto the bars and like use momentum to hurl yourself across a gap. So I'm gonna need you to roll yet another coordination. This one's a little bit trickier. 45.
Also, you should be doing your nose and that's what there you are.
What's up with this? What?
Once again,
Oh,
maybe you need to
God.
turn down your speed just a little bit. You make it, but your hand like slipped a little bit on the pole, and you did not have the most graceful
Ow.
landing, but you did it. You're getting some side eye from your fellow teammates here. The speedster should be doing better than this, but it's all right.
Unfortunately, I'm just unlucky.
Uh-huh. The next one is a rock wall, simple rock wall. Climb up, get to the top, and then you have to climb back down. So give me a roll climbing up. It'll be another 45.
I'm assuming still coordination.
Oh.
Do I need to kill myself?
Oh my god. So you come running up to the wall. You're about to grab it, but I don't know what happens between your hand and your mind here. You just don't grab it right, and instead just face plant into the wall. Like the brakes, they weren't there, and you did not pull yourself up. Try that again after you have sustained at least 5 damage from just face planting straight into a wall.
I'm sick of this dice. It hates me.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. After getting up, brushing yourself off, and trying a little bit slower, you do manage to get up the wall. Okay. I'm gonna need you to do an instinct for getting back down. You're gonna have to be aware of your fellow teammates that did just come up behind you. So instinct for this one.
I think I genuinely need to kill myself.
No.
Oh my God.
You land flawlessly. You even do a bit of a flip.
Wow.
So now the coach is questioning, well, what have you been doing this entire time? Are you taking this seriously? Oh my god. You run up. Next obstacle is a army crawl. You gotta crawl through it. This one is not actually gonna be a coordination. I think this one is also gonna be an instinct one.
Okay. What do I have to beat?
You're gonna have to beat a 50. You cannot touch the top of it. You beat it just fine. You somehow super speed crawl across, which is interesting to look at.
This is a stressful
Demonic
moment in my
looking
life, I'll let you
creature.
know.
You started off in the lead, by the way. You have been passed by Matthew, but you are regaining that speed. Because while Matthew may be faster in the straights, you still have more endurance than he does, flat out, because you're a speedster. So
Yeah.
all like going up these hurdles is not nearly as tiring to you as it would be to him. Okay, last little bit for this little training session here. You're gonna have to go underneath a hurdle. So there's a wall, there's a hole underneath. You're gonna have to go underneath. Now you can choose to crawl underneath or slide underneath. Pick it.
Slide.
Okay. Coordination.
What do I have to beat?
You're gonna have to beat a 60 if you're sliding.
Dear God, it's me again. I ask you for love. Please give me this.
You slide flawlessly underneath. It is like a glide almost. And with that, you do beat Matthew. Matthew chose to, well, he teleported to the other side, but your slide was just far superior. He could see the gap, so. And with that, the placement was you in first place, Matthew in second. Give me a second. Who else was doing this one? Where'd my
Ava
notes go?
and,
There we go. Yeah, Ava came in 4th, Alara in 3rd. Papa. With the dueling matches, do you guys want another combat, proper duel? Or do you want me to describe the fights themselves?
Me and Connor, right?
Yep, you, Connor, Diana, and Alara.
Who am I fighting?
That is up to you. Do you, the coach will let you guys split each other up however you wish.
And what are the arenas like?
Basic arena like you had last time.
Dang it.
So you didn't have any straight up advantage over them. Who
Oh.
wants to fight who then?
I want to try to fight Diana.
I'm surprised by that choice.
Okay, so
Can
Tali
I-
and Alara once again.
Myth, can I add seeds to my equipment? Because I remember talking to the dude yesterday, and he mentioned seeds, and I feel like his ideas are good.
I'll allow that. I'll allow
Yeah.
you to say you got seeds from him for that.
Because I probably listened to him.
Yeah, I didn't mention that for any reason at all.
I'm gonna say rhubarb for the sake of Percival being Percival. He brought rhubarb seed.
Okay. With that, who wants to go first? I'll let you two decide who goes first then.
I'm fine with going either or.
I mean, I'll go first, I guess.
Okay, I mean, the picture is quite the same. Don't worry.
Can I have?
Oh.
Can I have one request
Oh,
for the battlefield?
what's
That the lights be turned down a little. It'd be dim.
Sure. Diana has no problem with that. Yeah, go for it, I guess. Just like with Elias, unless you want me to, I won't grow. To keep it fairer.
That's probably advised, but if you feel the need to, you very much so can.
Okay,
I don't know how this is gonna go.
and I'm gonna let you have the first thing. You have 4 AP. Remember,
Hey.
4 AP to start. Every round you'll regenerate 4 AP. You can save it, but you can only have a maximum of 10 AP saved. So, spend it how you wish.
1 sec. There, I'm just putting that on my sheet. 4 out of 10. So, I'm probably gonna use. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my grapple orbs to try to get Diana's leg.
Okay. You're gonna grapple. Okay, so okay. So what are you using the grapple power?
The grapple orb that
You're
my
using your
equipment.
orb. Okay.
Yeah,
Describe to me what your orb does again.
it's 2 orbs on a long string. Both are covered in a super glue-like sap, and I throw them, and they'll normally like wrap around things and then get stuck to a wall or a floor.
Okay. If it's a range attack, then I'm gonna have you do a coordination to throw it. And in her case, she's gonna have to do an instinct to get out of the way. So you're gonna have to compete via that.
Hey, what's my stat that I'm rolling with again?
Coordination.
Coordination. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make coordination things like throwing stuff. So let's see if I can roll. I don't have a lot of faith in myself here. So her instinct is,
Oh.
yeah, she
Oh.
dodges out of the way pretty quick. For
Okay,
weapon
I
attacks
guess-
like that, by the way, I will be making them 2 AP.
Oh, okay.
Since that's fairly
guess
common
from-
for the other ones.
Yeah. My last action, I'm just gonna throw like a handful of seeds down at my feet, I guess.
Okay, that'll be another AP. Okay.
Bell, stop.
So you have 1 AP left over. Do you want to do anything else with it?
Nope. Just wait and prepare for the worst.
Well, with that, Diana is gonna spend 2 AP to do alternate form. Once again, she's gonna make herself solid. by touching the wall like she did before. Now, I do have to fix something. Last time I made their stamina way too high. I misread.
I was about to say, is that Diana or is that the other one?
This is Diana. Yeah,
She
Telly
also
did.
has that ability?
Yeah, she's had that ability.
Jump scare.
Yeah.
Spicy
She's a
scare?
walking tank. But yeah, no, I did her calculations wrong, so her stamina won't be nearly as high. You don't have to worry about that. It's still high, don't get me wrong. She still has the highest base stamina out of all of you, but it won't be that strong.
Hey.
And so that's 2 AP. With 1 extra... Actually, what she might do is she'll grab your weapon that you threw. And she's
Oh.
going to hold on to it for a second. So that'll be an AP
Okay.
for her to go up and grab it. And with that, she'll save her last AP as well.
I'd like to argue that there may be 1 AP used in removing it, seeing as it's a super glue-like sap.
Well, she's going to grab it
It's
by the
also
strings.
Diana.
But the orbs still hit something, did they not?
I mean, I guess.
So they're stuck. Or they would be hard to remove.
I mean, fine.
That was the whole point of them.
Okay, then I'll have her rip them off. And, I'll have her use an additional AP to rip them off then.
Okay.
Which, by the way, it does remove a lot of stickiness part. Now she just has a bludgeoning.
Oh, that's... Oh, God. Oh, no.
So,
You fool!
okay. Yeah, so you just see, like, chunks of the ground stuck to it. Like, she's just got a
Oh,
flail.
that's lovely. Okay.
So, yeah, she has no AP, but she has a flail now. So,
Alright. Has she moved any closer to me?
no. She would moved.
Okay.
Actually, if anything, she would move slightly back to grab the weapon.
Alright. So... Will that make it my turn again?
Yeah.
So that's... 5 AP now, since I saved 1.
Mhm.
I'm going to... use an AP to chuck a few seed, like just 2 or 3 seeds near their location.
Okay, do a coordination to see, like, how close you get to it. Get to
Okay.
her. So, like, if you get anywhere above a 50, you'll nail, like, right where you want. Anywhere below a 50, it's gonna have varying. Yeah, you nail.
Well,
You
okay.
nail
Yep.
exactly where you wanted it.
So yeah, I want like 2 by their side and 1 in front of them.
Okay, yeah, you
Just
nailed
3
that
seeds in
perfectly.
total. Okay. And then I'm gonna use. Let's see. One second. I'm gonna read the ability here. All right. So I'm gonna start to attempt plant manipulation on the rhubarb in front of Diana.
Okay.
Can I ask if there would be any bonus since it is now in a dim room, and rhubarb does grow faster in a dim room if you force it to grow? It's a type of... It's a way to grow rhubarb.
I'll allow it. It's a creative use of rhubarb, so sure. It'll
Okay.
grow a little bit faster when you're if you were to do that with an old plant.
So I'm going to attempt to get the rhubarb to just like wrap around their leg or arm in some way to stick them in place.
Okay. Yeah, so how I'll implement that is I'll make any roll or check you're doing with the rhubarb slightly easier.
Okay.
So yeah, to do that, I'm gonna need like a basic roll from your plant manipulation.
Okay,
And
what would that be?
well, it's gonna be from your power itself. So you're gonna be
Oh yeah,
rolling
one
with your
sec.
power.
It's...
Because it's darker, I'll give you an additional +5 for that, and you're gonna have to compete against.
Unfuck with ability.
Yeah, which unfuck with ability is which one? Let's see.
That's the opposed. I don't know what I would roll.
This is an instinct. Okay. For you, what you're gonna roll, I'm mostly gonna have you roll your power itself.
Okay.
Against her unfuck.
Which
with
would be
ability.
5.
Yeah.
So 10 in total.
Yeah. Obviously, that'll become stronger as you level up. So that'll be it's gonna still be her instinct. That works out.
That's not bad.
Nope. I can do this. I believe in myself. There we go.
Belle, come here.
Oh. Yeah, so which part were you trying to entangle?
I was thinking like wrapping around her leg or the arm holding the weapon if possible.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to pick. Leg or arm holding weapon?
Arm holding the weapon, probably.
Okay, so it'll be her lower right arm. She's gonna be that's
Okay.
holding the weapon right now.
Then I'm gonna attempt to. How much AP was that?
For using your power like that, I would say 2 AP. You use
Okay.
a AP to toss. So you should have 2
All
left
right.
over.
So with my last 2 AP, I'm gonna try to grow one of the plant to her left side and grab her left lower arm with it
Okay.
and try to like keep her there.
So, like the same rodeo we just had.
So, yep. Oh,
Yeah, no. She notices it, grabs it, and like completely uproots it.
dang.
And just tosses it far away from her, back towards you.
At least
Actually,
there's
no,
one.
she'll toss it out of the arena. More accurate, so you can't use
That's
it
my
again.
turn. Fair.
She's not stupid enough to let you keep a plant nearby.
Why not?
I don't know.
It's not like I have anything special with those.
Okay. Let me see how strong Rhubarb is. Because I guess. Are you maintaining a focus to constantly keep it wrapped around, like fighting her?
I'm gonna say yes for the one holding her arm. I'll
Okay.
also put healing magic in it if necessary.
Well, for
to
healing
heal the
magic, you're
rhubarb.
gonna have to touch. For now, your healing does. I'm requiring you to
Oh,
touch.
true.
And I don't
Forgot
think you
about
want to
that.
be in touching range of her.
No.
Okay, let me see how strong Rhubarb is by itself. And I'll account for your, I mean, it's a good thing you're choosing to do that, otherwise it would have been a lot easier for her to get out.
Also, technically, while this is happening, you guys hear like a cacophony of pops and cracks as the plant is moving.
Yeah.
Because rhubarb does make a lot of noise.
I did not know this.
Yeah, it makes pops, cracks,
I think
and
it's how
whatnot.
fast it goes.
So it's like my bones.
Yeah.
Okay, well, because you're actively going against her, we're gonna need the power versus her unfuckability. Except this one actually doesn't really need to unfuckability. She could do strength, but I mean they're both 15, so
Okay.
we're gonna have to see if she can break out of what you've done.
What
I would-
roll would this be?
So this is gonna be your plant. You're gonna be using your plant against her, so you have that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wrong. I didn't add the bonus.
So just add the bonus. It's a 53 then.
That'd be 53 then.
Yeah. Does not manage to get out. That's 1 AP use. She'll use another AP to attempt to escape. And I'm gonna say right now that 43 is like your level of control you have at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if she can actually beat that 43. Oh my god. She's like struggling here.
Don't underestimate rhubarb, man.
I think it's so far that's because that rhubarb's being controlled by someone who can control plants.
No, don't underestimate rhubarb, man.
Oh yeah.
Her the plant. that
Okay,
grows
she
next
just snaps it like it's nothing after getting kind of pissed at it.
Aw.
She snaps it and then stomps on it a little bit and then tosses it out like she get now.
My rhubarb.
And with that, she gives you a bit of a glare, and she starts walking forward. Now with that, she's going to use her movement to get, like, not with an arm swinging reach, but she's pretty damn close now. Because she did have to go back to get the weapon.
Okay.
And with that, it is your turn.
So they are closer to me now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. How many seeds would you say that I threw on the floor at the beginning? At my feet?
A small handful. Oh, how big are rhubarb seeds?
Um,
Let's see here.
yeah, I'm getting it.
They're decent size. I don't know. I'd say like you threw like 20-ish.
Oh, okay.
If you're doing the proper
Since
handful.
it's
Now let me
my
know if you're
turn.
doing a large, like controlling a bunch of rhubarb, it's gonna be a lot harder. for you.
yeah. So how close is Diana to the seeds?
Since you threw them right at your feet, she's still like a bedroom distance away. So she'd be like,
Hey.
yeah. So she'd be like 10 feet-ish away.
Can I use 2 AP and 2 strain points to make the rhubarb sprout, each of them? Not fully grown, just sprouting to confuse Diana, so they don't know which one will actually do anything.
Go for it, yeah.
Okay, so I gotta lower my strain.
Just don't be like Helly and exhaust yourself.
No, I won't. We'll try not to do that. So would that be the same plant roll?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
Oh,
think
you didn't let me say number beforehand.
Oh,
But to do
it
that
would
many.
technically have a +10 too.
Okay. If we're doing the +10, you just barely make it. Because I was gonna make it a
Okay.
45. So you
Yes.
just barely make it.
Just barely is still making it.
Yeah.
I suppose you are incorrect about that.
Yeah. Okay. What else are you doing? Are you just confusing her or trying to confuse her?
Other than that, no. I'm just gonna leave the other 2 AP for next turn.
Okay. How long would you say the rope is between the two balls? By the way, for your tangle weapon, because I imagine it has to be decently long if you want it to properly trap something.
I'd say 3 or 4 foot. So it could wrap around at least once most things and then hit something.
Cool. So with that, you'll see with her lower right arm, she's holding onto a ball, and her upper right arm, she's holding onto a string, starting to spin it. And with that kind of range, she's going to be using that range to her advantage by tossing the end at you, but holding on to the other end, so that way she could always pull it back.
Well, that's not particularly nice.
Yeah, I don't know if she's going to keep her distance from you. You just gave her a ranged attack. And so with that, she will get within about 6-ish feet of you, because she has arm length, and she's going to be tossing the thing at you hard. Now, how much damage would you say your weapon would be doing?
I don't know. I didn't assign a damage because they were only meant to grapple.
Okay, so we're gonna have to like.
The scary thing is, Infernal Force makes it so much stronger.
I know. Let's see here. We're gonna have to do like I'm gonna have to make up a rule for makeshift weapons, I think. Let's take a look here. This is combat. Conditions, armor. Here we go. Weapons. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do this. So we're not gonna make it uber strong because it is still a makeshift weapon that was not necessarily designed for this.
I'm still a wee lad.
Yeah, well, she can't. You won't have to worry about her using her raw strength for this. Much like how I made you use coordination, since she is gonna be spinning it, tossing it at you, she will also have to use coordination. So.
Okay.
But in your case, you're gonna have to get out of the way.
Yeah.
So
Would
you're
that
gonna,
be like?
it could be a compete. I'll make an instinct one for you to dodge.
Okay, that's 4 still.
Oh.
Well, that's not particularly nice.
You do
Well,
dodge.
that's okay. I do still dodge. Okay.
But she's gonna go again because that was 2 AP. So you're gonna have to hopefully dodge again. Oh no, D100. I don't need to know what 100 plus 10 is. I don't know. Oh, you do dodge. And
Damn.
each time she pulls back the ball and catches it in her hand again. And that will be her turn.
Hey.
And every time you dodge, by the way, you can hear the wind go by your ear. She's not throwing light.
That's fun.
At one point, when it went past your chest, you actually heard a crunch behind the from the ground behind you as she pulled it back. And when you turn around, you see a dent in the ground. So, do with that what you will.
So how exactly is she holding the weapon?
Lower right arm is holding onto the ball part to make sure she doesn't lose grip. Upper right arm is holding onto the string so that way she can twirl it around and throw it.
Hey.
So it'll be hard to just yoink it out of her hands. I know for this fight, I'm making strategy, I think.
How close is she to any of the rhubarb?
And since it's right at your feet, she'd still be about 6 feet away because she's 6 feet away from you.
Hey.
You'd have a hard time to get it to surprise attack her for sure. As your plant speed is not the fastest yet.
Hey, I want to try to throw the other 2 orbs, one at her lower right and one at her upper right arm.
Okay. Oh, okay. Where are you aiming specifically on their arm?
I would probably, for the lower arm, I would want to hit near the wrist and hand to try to pin it to the ground. And then for the other one, maybe have it wrap around like the, is it would it be forearm?
Forearm connects his
Or
wrist.
bicep.
Okay, bicep.
Wrap around the bicep and try to hit either the arm below it or the ground.
Now, how heavy are these balls so you're able to, like, knock her back that much? Then. Because that's going to be a lot of force applied for them to knock her down like that.
I just need them to stick to something.
Okay, I'll let you try, but I can't guarantee it's going to go exactly.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Exactly as you plan.
What?
Coordination. Versus her instinct, I guess. This would be... Oh my god, I'm going to fight these commands.
I gave you another bot that we could get it.
I don't give a shit. That bot is going to be... bad at typing command. I'm bad at typing. Yeah, she dodges the first one.
I know. It's
Dang.
just the other one has visual things, but for those.
I know, your little mind would enjoy little visuals. Maybe. I'd have to actually experiment with it, but I didn't really have time to experiment with it. Yeah, no, she dodges both of them, so it doesn't matter.
Dang.
Is that your turn?
1 sec. How much room do I have behind me?
Behind you, I'd say a good 10 feet.
Then I'm gonna start taking steps back to force Diana toward the rhubarb.
Okay. Your turn, you're going to walk backwards?
Yeah.
Cool. On her turn, she will walk, but she's going to walk around the rhubarb. Um, she's not walking over to rhubarb. She's not gonna take the most direct path to you. She's not an NPC like that. Well, she is an NPC, but she's not gonna work like that. No, so instead of walking straight forward into your very clear trap, she will walk around it. It will cost her 1 extra AP to walk around it, but she walks around it and gets back within the 6-foot range. But she's off to your side now, so the rhubarb is not behind her. It'd be on right in front of you, but she's off to your side. So you're gonna have to do another instinct to dodge her attack. I mean, you're putting up more of a fight than Elias did.
Dang.
Oh. Okay, so the damage I said it'd be 3 times. Oh, chosen thing. Okay. So you take 30 damage. 30
Dang.
blood. Yeah, it'll be straight up 30 bludgeoning damage to your stomach.
Doesn't that hit stamina?
Yeah. Stamina is your health. And because she went around the rhubarb, she already used up mana or her AP, so it's your turn again.
Okay. Okay. Trying to. So the rhubarb's in front of me. They're to the side of me.
Yeah. She went around it and did not let her back be faced toward, or her back against the rhubarb, so she avoided that. She's big and strong, but not stupid.
I would like to roll into the thing of rhubarb and try to force it to grow around me.
I mean, yeah, you can do that. To make it
scary.
grow around you. That's gonna have to be pretty. Like, do you want to grow around you, like as tall as you or taller?
I'm going to be like on the pretty much curled up in a ball
Ah,
to make it as easy as possible.
okay.
I'm
That's
gonna
still
make
gonna be
like a circle of rhubarb.
beat a 50, I guess, to get all that rhubarb to grow.
D 100.
You're definitely making her cock an eyebrow, like, kind of confused now. You succeed. You're huddled up in a ball surrounded by rhubarb.
Okay.
Now you're just a sitting duck.
I assume that was like 2 AP.
I'm gonna make that one 3. Because you
Okay.
did have to also move to the rhubarb.
Fair. Okay, and with my other 2 AP, I would like to grow as sharp of spikes as I can on this orb on the outside.
Okay.
But rhubarb doesn't grow spikes.
That's why I said as I can.
Yeah. Okay.
This thing about to be cracked open like an egg.
I mean, she does have a strat for this. Is that your turn?
Say your prayers.
I would like. Is there any rhubarb in the orb with me that I could use?
No, you just
I
said
assume
you used it.
no. You used all of the rhubarb
Well, you
for the.
used- yeah, that to get that much rhubarb to cover you like that, yeah.
Fair.
Rhubarb's not meant to do what you just made it do. So that took a lot.
Hmm.
You good in there?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna I'm gonna wait and prepare for it to break.
Okay. So it's her turn then, right?
E.
Okay.
Is
Well,
there such a thing as like a reaction or something like that that you could save?
yeah, you can prep stuff.
I wanna be facing where I know the last rhubarb seed is, because I know that there was one left where she was standing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be facing that direction, so when it
Let
opens, I want to
me-
immediately go that direction, away from her.
So wait, repeat all that?
I'm going to try to face the direction that I know that the last rhubarb seed is,
Mm-hmm.
where she was standing.
Okay. And what are you gonna do if it breaks? That
Well, go to that position and try to force that rhubarb over there to grow to some sort of blunt weapon.
you'll be able to run over there. I don't. You won't be able to make it grow while running.
Yeah, that'd be my turn thing that I would probably. Yeah.
Okay. So if it breaks, you want to try running over there. Okay.
Yes.
Well, you can't see what's happening because you decided to go ball mode.
Or
And yeah. So for everyone else on the field or deciding to watch this, you just see her take the weapon, put it around her shoulder so each ball is on either side of her. And she cracks her knuckles, nice little crunch. And she goes down, digs her hands into the ground, and starts pulling a piece of the earth up. And with that, she's gonna take a big chunk of ground and she's gonna toss it at you, like flat out crushed down.
Oh.
She's
I
not
feel like
gonna
that
throw.
falls under the category of murder.
Well, she knows you're durable enough for it, and you got a shield. And you can heal yourself. A lot worse has happened on this battlefield than what's about to happen to you. I don't even know if there's really an opportunity for you to dodge this. You kind of just made yourself a bunker.
Yeah, you can't dodge out of the way.
So what I will do instead is, what's your power level for plant?
That
That's a
is 5.
Okay, I'll let you subtract. Okay, give me a roll here. And I want you to beat a 60.
My plant roll?
Yes. This is going to determine how well your plants hold up to what she's about to do. And how much damage is going to be negated from your little shit. Okay. You did it. Okay. You'll be able to negate 15 damage from what she's about to do. Because you have just immobilized yourself. There's no dodging. I'm not letting you dodge because you put yourself in
Hamster
a
ball
cocoon.
around.
Yeah. You put yourself in a cocoon, you can't even see what's happening. All you hear is crunch. Oh god. Let me go to weapons. Yeah, I really do need to make a makeshift weapon thing, so I think that's the next goal for my next session.
Yeah,
Is a
good
makeshift
idea.
weapon thing, especially with Diana here, who typically seems to make makeshift weapons a lot.
Yeah,
Gotta
the
be
closest that you
resourceful.
have as of right now is falling damage, so...
Yeah. But let me see here. Give me a second.
I assume that's blunt damage.
It very much so is blunt damage. Yes, good job, Red.
What?
You
It's
figured
not
it out.
flashing?
I did good.
I thought it was
Uh-huh.
slicing damage.
Oh yeah.
On the other hand, this also might be considered compression damage.
yeah. No, this is gonna be. God, this will be technically stronger than she were to throw a punch. She's like slamming it. Ooh.
Goodbye.
Yeah, she's gonna be slamming this one down. Okay. This is a strength. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. So you get to subtract 15 from this. But it's still gonna be. Let me get the calculator here.
Oh no.
Oh. So minus 15. Congrats, you take 105 bludgeoning damage.
And
I'm gonna need you to roll now to see if you can get up and sprint after that.
Well, no. After 105 bludgeoning damage, Percival Robinson is dead.
Ah, okay.
I'm
So
dead.
For the purposes
Like-
of training, you're out cold. You don't necessarily die when you hit
How?
0. No, you don't hit.
How? I was crushed by a rock.
You are
No,
still a
Evan,
super with a super durability.
/ unconsciousness. When
Yeah.
your stamina reaches 0 in a fight, you will gain a wound. Every character can receive a maximum of 3 wounds before they reach their scar, which is a permanent debuff.
Yeah, so
Yada,
you're still
yada, yada,
fine.
you don't die.
Your wound right now is a bit of head trauma.
You become a little stupider.
Unless you're absolutely eviscerated, you shouldn't die.
No, you're just gonna be out. For a good bit.
Okay, so that would...
Everyone else
God.
watched this. Everyone winced.
Why did you think that was a good idea to make yourself a stationary?
What was I
target?
supposed to do?
Not that.
I mean, you were doing pretty good by keeping your distance. It's just when you made yourself huddled using rhubarb to protect
Literally,
yourself.
what in the hell am I supposed to do? My
Not
offensive ability.
rhubarb. Rhubarb is inherently not very strong.
I mean, no, Evan. I will say Evan actually fared better against Diana until the very end than I thought he would. Like,
Yeah.
Evan used
Yeah.
strats. I can actually I encourage this. He was thinking. He was trying to lay a trap. He was trying to use strategy. I was just also no more training wheels. Diana was also doing strategy. She wasn't just gonna walk up to you punch. But no, honestly, for Evan's Percival's situation against Diana is not a fair fight for them. Like, Elias had a better chance against Diana than Parzival did. I would say Parzival did really good, and I'm willing to give him bonus points for that effort. So you're gonna get 5 points. 5 points you can spend freely, however you wish. Which, by the way, that does add you do get to add your +5 to that, so you get 10 points. And I will give you an additional
Yay.
2 bonus points for that because you actually tried. You lasted way longer than you should
So
have.
12 in total for you, Evan.
Yippee.
So you will get rewarded for trying.
Okay. Yay.
But you are gonna be in the medical ward for a little bit.
Dang it! Now I can't force healing into Tilly's Achilles tendon.
Why?
You don't want it to grow a bit extra?
Ooh.
No, I'm good.
Okay, you do your thing now.
Yeah, it is Tilly and Alara against each other now. Oh my god.
Can we make sure to turn the lights back all the way?
Yeah, I do second that. I don't really want to fight in the dark.
It wasn't fully dark. It was just a lot
It's
dimmer.
dimmer. Yeah, a lot dimmer. Still dark. You know. Until lights come back.
Ricky's blind.
I'm not going to traumatize you this time, I promise.
That would be preferred. I will still punch your face hard though.
Is it still okay if I make you... I can make you scared without making you traumatized.
Just don't show me gruesome deaths, and yeah, go for it.
Okay. How far away is Alara?
So from the distance, I'll say there's a 20-foot different distance between you two.
And how much is she able to move? How far is she able to move with one movement?
One movement, I'll say let me double check that actually. There is a movement thing. Mm.
And I do have my weapon this time, right?
Yes, yeah, you will have your weapon.
Okay.
No space far go away.
No.
No space bar.
There we go. So moving here with half the coordination. Okay. Also, I have to adjust because this is a meter, so instead of 20 feet, I'm gonna. Oh my god, I can't be American anymore.
No American.
Okay. It does even out. So there's about 6 meter difference between you guys. And movement
What?
speed. There's 20
Okay.
feet, 6 meters. It's like 6.06. It's good enough. So I'm gonna say there's a 6 meter difference between you guys, just so I don't swap it up on you. And it's half the coordination, so she can move 5 meters.
In one movement?
This is measured in meters.
Okay. So has the fight started?
Yeah, it'll be your turn. Your start.
I'm going to delay action weapon attack.
Okay.
So that uses up all my AP.
Okay. I mean, what does she want to do? How does she want to use her powers? What form does she want to take? Obviously, her upside of her powers is she can take in so many different forms. Downside is she can only use one at once. So she want to do the same tactic against it as she did last.
Oh, speaking of which, though, I do take the free action sidestep to move half of my movement speed backward.
Okay.
Which my movement speed is 5. So about 2.5 meters. So an 8.5 meter distance.
AP. This is gonna cost you 2 AP. Though. Okay. With that, you're gonna see enter her gaseous state, and she will take.
Spooky ghost.
Yeah, so that's 2 AP, and she'll spend 2 AP to get right up in your face to move movement. But that's all great because she's in a gaseous state and she got up in your face. So what is your move?
I don't assume that a weapon attack can hit gaseous form.
I ain't telling you shit. That's for you to figure out. This is not something I'll allow you to look up either, so no cheat-sheets on that. Your character would not have a wellspring of knowledge on how every single power works.
Well, either way, I'm going to use the delay action since it's going to end up anyways if it gets to my turn. So as soon as I notice that she's moved up close, I'm going to trigger the delayed action.
Okay.
It's a reaction type.
Well, you can.
I assume she can't take physical damage. I don't
Yep.
know if the condition would still apply though.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, that is you lose the delay action as soon as it becomes your turn. So I figured, why
Yeah,
not
it's-
use it?
There. Yeah, no, nothing happens to her. It passes right through her, no problem. And by the way, for anyone who questions it, her suit does react to what she reacts to. So yes, her suit is also gaseous. No, you're not just cutting holes in her suit.
I kind of just assumed it would be.
I don't need minds wandering. What happens to the suit? Suit matches. We're not going to explain how or why. It just does.
But it's
Okay.
so important.
No.
In
We need
that
to know the
case, can I use light manipulation to try to restrain her?
Let's see here. You can try. It's gonna be a
Like
lot
creating-
harder.
I know, creating like a general light area around her. I don't know, form. I guess.
It's still gonna be harder to do, even if you're trying to do that,
Okay. I guess not then.
because
What can I
you
do
get bonuses for being gas. You're not crapping is hard. What a shocker.
The only thing I can do here that wouldn't be affected by gaseous form would be illusion, but that's already been shown to be bad. Um. Hmm.
Oh, I think I
Sorry, this is an interesting scenario to find myself in. I'm thinking.
Don't worry, I'm only thinking of strats myself.
Oh no.
Can I like? Oh, you know what I will do? I am going to essential. Can I use illusion to be able to hide myself?
You can, but you're gonna have to keep concentration of that up constantly, which you will do a constant AP cost every turn. Plus, you'll have to roll.
Yeah, I'd assume.
So yeah, you can do it, but you'll have to constantly keep it up, and you'll be spending AP to do that, and you'll have to re-roll every time.
And I want to use a free step to the left after I do this. But first, I obviously have to check to see if it works.
So it's gonna be compete with unfuckability to see if she can actually see through said illusion.
I forget how the multiplication works with your power level. Is it just the power level
It's just
addition,
the
or is it
power level.
time, or was it times 4? I can't remember.
It's just a power level.
Oh no, that's specialties. That are
Yeah,
times 4.
specialties are the ones that are multiplied.
So /R 1d100. Oh wait, actually, speaking of, I think I do have power illusion specialty 4, so that would be 25 additional.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
She managed to keep an eye on it for a bit, but then you do eventually lose her.
Okay. Then I'm going to free step to the left, which is my free action for the turn, and then let's see, what should I do?
I think I know what she's gonna do.
So I'm gonna like fake step and then go forward towards where she originally was, or not fake step. Sorry. That's the direction I'm gonna go with the action.
So
And
go
then-
forward, okay.
At least like the direction. Hmm. Hmm. And then I'm just gonna end my turn. Save the 2 AP.
Okay. With her, she is gonna switch over to liquid form, so she will be watery. She'll be using the water in her body to mimic that, and she'll go to a watery form
Okay.
instead, and she'll be saving her 2 AP, waiting for your next move.
I don't think I can hit water either. God damn. Or, well. Huh. So as soon as it hits my turn, I'm going to deactivate the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Would I still have the AP cost that you said, or?
If you immediately deactivate it, I won't make you have.
So in total, then I should have 6 AP. 1, I'm going to create essentially a very bright source of light above Alara. I don't. You have to choose the AP cost on that.
If you're concentrating light, I'm gonna make that 2 AP.
Okay. And then I'm going to want to. And then I'm going to want to use
First,
the
how bright?
remaining-
Yeah, how bright are you making this light? Like, specify how bright.
You know how some lamps are bright?
Yeah.
That kind of.
Okay. So you so far made a very pretty scenery as the light reflects off the water.
Then I'm going to wither Alara. Fast forward.
Okay. You create a light, but not a light.
Sunlight above,
It's not that
Sure.
hot though.
Okay.
You create
It's-
light, but your
yeah.
light isn't the hottest.
I'm just gonna. I don't know.
I mean, you know how to make a
I had a
pellet.
plan, and then she went fucking gaseous immediately.
I know. Oh no! The NPC didn't do the same thing again? Oh, wow! What do you
No,
mean
I'm
she's
just
trying to
waiting for the
strategize
moment
for
where I
the
can-
competition of dueling?
I'm waiting for the moment where I can actually use my plan.
I know, how dare the NPC use strategy. You're facing what Evan had to deal with.
If I do that, I'm going to suck in combat, so I can't do that yet. It's more of a finishing move. I
Look,
have
be
for
happy
it
I'm being nice
currently.
and saying that you don't produce that much heat before I let you waste it. Later on, though, I won't be as nice.
Okay, but I already made the light, didn't I?
Yeah, you've still created the light. I'm not letting you undo that part.
Yeah. What do we want to do? Wow. Do that yet. I need to think. I need to wait. Ah! Why do you do these things to me?
I know.
I don't like sitting still.
Yeah, oh well. Do you think the enemy team during the competition is going to be very nice to you?
I'm gonna ready attack. I'm gonna ready weapon attack again. Delay it.
Okay. That's what you're.
I have no clue if that's even a visible thing, because it just says delay.
You can see, like, you stance up, like, get ready to move. Okay. With that, then she has 6 AP to play around with. Okay. Which check do I want her to do? I mean, about the same. Control F, go away. I'm trying to read this. Here. Okay. I'm gonna need you to do either. Where's clarity fall under? Say clarity. Clarity is under coordination. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna need you to do either a athletics, which would be strength, or clarity, which would be coordination check against her athletics, because she's gonna lunge at you and attempt to grapple you.
Okay, so wait, what did you say the two options were?
Either strength or coordination, unless you have a specialty in clarity or athletics. Which
I don't think I do.
yeah.
So what is do I just add the value then?
Yeah.
The stat? Okay. Slash R 1d100 plus 10.
Okay, you managed to dodge that. She's gonna do it again though. Once again, you're gonna try to grapple
Great.
you.
Oh wait, so she lunged at me, right?
Your thing happens,
And so-
nothing happens. It does
Huh?
pass right
Oh,
through the
it's-
water.
She's still liquid.
Yeah.
This is a bitch ass fight.
Oh yeah, it's only gonna get. Well, you know, she's just giving a little bit.
Oh
here.
god, she did terrible.
And she's got one more attempt though, because she did save those 2 AP. Smiles.
I'm not liking you right now, Laura.
Well, you know, it's a fun little rivalry.
Shit.
And with that,
Grappled
you
me.
are grappled.
What does the grappled status effect even do?
Let me see.
Let me control F as well. Grappled. You cannot move on your own or receive a negative 20 to your evasion modifier.
Yeah. so you're gonna have fun with that. And in her case, she does have to spend AP to keep the grapple up. But each additional AP spent on the grapple. Oh,
shit.
if I'd known that, oh well, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, so that's her
Uh-oh.
turn. You are grappled for now. Her next
I
turn.
don't want to hurt her mentally. What are you? Why? You're making my only fucking option to get everyone gets upset at me. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to. Is there? Can I get out of the grapple somehow?
You can attempt to.
I don't see any actions that get you out of grapple.
I think it's mostly if she lets it up, unfortunately.
Doing that's going to make this fight a lot worse. And anyway, because the ability fight being really cool fucking sucks to use. On the other hand, I'm using something that can mentally scar people. Because like I don't know. It doesn't specify the damage type. I don't know if light could theoretically hurt water.
As a DM, I would have to rule against that. I don't think it would.
Theoretically, so then fight light, but that doesn't hurt
But
water.
then it's a solid. And...
Yes, I just said it doesn't hurt water.
Like, unless you could heat it up enough, that's straight up the only way I think you could do damage to
I
water.
am not going to vaporize Alara.
Well, then she just turned into a gas, but still.
I was gonna say, don't they do that already?
By a vaporize, I meant the thing, the nuclear bomb.
Which
No,
also, by the way, I wouldn't recommend you. She will use that against you.
No, she wouldn't.
If you superheat her, yes, she will.
Oh, well,
What
yeah.
happens if a lot of steam, boiling hot steam, is around you, Red?
What happens if I throw a pot of boiling water on you? Let's try.
You become Todoroki.
No.
Oh my god!
Wait, what's she even gonna do when grappling me?
Well, that's for you to figure out.
She gonna try to fucking drown me or something?
Ooh.
She gonna turn into a solid gas? I don't know. I could do that, which is going to make it shit for her to do anything, but it's gonna make it shit for me to do anything. Huh. Well, I mean, that would be an idea. Let's take our actions. Then something. Special grades. And I guess I have to use illusion magic here. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. Not to Alara, but to Percival.
What?
You're not here, I know, but anyways, I'm gonna create a bunch of like essentially lookalikes to Percival that all like quickly essentially are making the motion of grabbing the water and using it for their plants. Because she was originally really disturbed by that.
She was disturbed when he was using mud.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
why would they be mad at me for that?
Okay, then I'm not doing that. I don't know.
I mean, it could
Thanks,
still.
Red.
It's not a bad strategy.
Yes.
I'm trying to play the game of be nice, but also attack a fucking what?
Good job. You're trying to be a hero. Yay!
Don't worry, I would also have 0 effect actually.
No, you would be useless.
I don't think I can afflict water.
Can I make it to where the liquid is that she is looks like it has a ton of like, like water snakes and those giant spiders that go across the water.
I mean, yeah. You'd be pretty gross out. You do some damage, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get her to let go, but still you do damage.
There's still the opposed roll, but
Yeah, the unfuckable ability thing. Yeah. Well, we'll see how she does with that.
I hate this.
Yeah, I know. I'm throwing unique situations at you where you guys have to figure out what you do.
My powers don't make this easy for this one.
Yeah. Well, how do you think Parsifal felt?
I don't think it's supposed to be
25.
easy.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had not an easy time.
Oh.
Okay. So she does take
Oh,
damage. How much
no.
damage does it do?
So theoretically that would be 40, but isn't that a critical?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
How
know
do
what a
crits work
critical does in
again?
this
Let's see.
It would be funny if it was
Critical,
if she got 1 point higher than that.
It doesn't specify.
Says
What-
that essentially the hero class that it would be considered different.
Yeah, and the example they give is like if you're trying to like move a boulder.
It's not
off.
helpful.
Yeah, it's not. Mm.
Essentially, it just means it worked out really well, I guess, or something.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna allow it to do extra damage then if that's the case.
I don't know, like what.
I
effect
think
doing
It just
well
means like you
would be, but-
automatically succeed at what you were doing.
Yeah.
Like her unfuckable ability, unless it was a critical, would not be able to compete, essentially.
Anyways,
So that's
so
40
he takes
damage.
yeah 40 damage.
Well,
I can't remember how much stamina she had, but I knew that it was doubled to around.
yeah, but I corrected that, so that's not accurate.
I
so.
can't remember her stamina is the issue.
Oh, yeah, well, I can't say she's gonna outright know it off the top of her head, as you wouldn't know yours
Yeah.
on top of your head.
I feel like I know what to do, but so that was the illusion. So I still have 2 AP, so I'm gonna save that.
Okay. Well, first off, from here on out,
Defend or something.
her eyes are gonna be closed. So she found the
Despite
counter
your
to your illusions. Just
I
don't
would
look.
like. How does that work if she's water?
She still has basic senses.
Okay, but her eyelids.
Don't think too hard about
Evan,
it.
Her eyelids are water.
don't think too much about it. It's just how it works, man.
You'd see through them.
Yeah, well, no.
Okay.
I'm not thinking about that either.
By the rule of no.
Yeah. See, your TM said no. Anyway. And then she's gonna do this very heroic thing called watery mouth. Hand go to nose and mouth.
What the hell? What the hell?
So I'm gonna have to ask that you, give up, please. I don't want to have to knock you out, as she is gonna start suffocating you.
Okay, well, hold on. Technically, I believe I can do something here with the extra AP points.
Okay.
You're
You're still gonna be on a timer here.
Start drinking.
I don't think you want to do that.
Ultimate power move.
I think I'll have lots of consequences.
It's just a couple.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to respond to Evan just saying that. Okay.
I'm really
Okay.
drinking.
Yeah.
Hold on
that's-
here. I've now made a disturbing question for myself. So she's a woman, okay? If she plays video games and she now becomes water, is she gamer girl water?
Stop.
No.
Yes.
Anyway. So what are you gonna do here? Because I am gonna put you on a timer, so unless you can figure a way out of this.
Drink.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
I'm
it.
looking at like what actions I can take that when it's not my turn.
Yeah.
Hold on, because I want to make sure I'm not cheating. Can I use any of this? I don't know if I can use a lot of these.
I don't know if you can while you're grappled.
You know what to do.
So it's just my turn now. I can't make a reaction.
No,
You
it's-
know
you are
what to
actively
do.
starting to lose air, breathing not
Wither.
happening.
I wither. I withered them.
I'm trying to think of what wither would. What is okay? Description of wither, please.
Withering deals damage opposed by endurance. That's all. Essentially, I'm fast forwarding them through time to wither them.
Does that not remove years off a person's life?
We're not thinking about it too hard.
I'm just trying to think of how that would affect water.
I mean,
Does water age?
I guess water does
Bacteria, I
disperse
guess.
into things.
What happened? What happens to
It
Stag-
these?
doesn't say it can be opposed by anything. It's not a type of damage. It's its own type of damage.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I just tried.
Stagnant water does like grow gross, doesn't it? And that's what's happening. They've
The water
become
just
full of
becomes
stagnant
polluted.
water, like full of algae and grossness. Ugh.
Okay. So it's opposed by what? Endurance?
Yep.
Okay. Endurance is under what? Strength? Which one's under endurance? Instinct? Strength. Okay.
God damn!
Well, so unless she succeeds. I have a creative flare that's gonna happen. You're not gonna like it, but hey.
Anyways, it deals 90 damage.
Well, she'll still be fine. But hey, you're assuming she doesn't get a crit herself.
Rolls a 1.
She's still doing the unfuckable ability thing. She go, oh, did I not?
You did not roll.
I did not roll right. It yelled at me.
Yeah.
Oh, you hadn't rolled yet. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Well, you
no.
succeed. So it does damage. Yeah.
So that was,
as you do
that's
that,
a current total of 130.
yeah. So as you, huh? It does 130. How? What?
No. Concurrent total, like the amount of damage I dealt over time.
Oh.
The full battle, that is.
Okay. I was gonna say like,
I'm
well,
just counting this up for myself, okay?
You're a creature.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the water, it does become
Still
murky.
280.
You can
And-
taste it. It doesn't
Ooh.
taste good.
And then I'm going to
Oh.
I'm going to illusion it again.
She has
Making another illusion since I have 2 AP.
she has her eyes closed.
This is not how this is supposed to work.
Explain to me how you're meant to scare her if she can't see it.
Well,
That is
illusions
true.
affect somebody's
Explain
senses.
to me how she's not seeing.
So
I'm
I
not
can make
fighting
it
you
to
on
where
that
they
one,
see
Evan.
things in the dark.
Hmm?
But their eyes are closed. It's not like it's dark.
No, because I affect their senses regardless of like if there's anything in their purview.
Yeah, but she's canceling out her sense of sight right now.
Closing your eyes
No,
doesn't
she isn't.
cancel
You're
your
still
sight.
outside.
You just don't see anything because your eyelids cover. You still see.
You can still see light through your eyelids if you're looking at something bright enough.
Yeah.
So in theory, Connor could still put an illusion like on your eye and make it seem like it's there in the darkness, right?
I guess.
Ignoring the logic of a clear eyelid.
Shut up. If he's gonna be that precise about it, he's gonna have to roll higher for the precision. Then.
Okay, I'm going to essentially have it to where, like... No, I can't do that to her again. That would be horrible.
Again!
Also, I hope you know she's gonna get a specialty by the end of this. You're gonna be causing a thing here, by the way.
What do you mean?
Huh. You'll find out. I'll tell you after.
Is she gonna pollute
Alright.
herself?
Well, she's already polluted. Red's tasting all that.
Ew.
Oh, that means so many that's so much bacteria, Red. Like, there's
She
no way
gets
to
a
pronounce
specialty.
it
I don't. I get how it is.
You get like a
When she gets
salmonella
poison
at that point.
affinity.
Yummy
You
vomit
get
water.
dysentery.
I'm gonna
Yeah, no.
essentially have it to where as she's having her eyes closed, she can like see things like slowly coming towards her in her vision, like, you know, Eldritch Abomination type shit.
Okay. Get
So she's not safe with her eyes closed or open.
precision for the precision of it, since you want to target specifically that, 'cause she has her eyes closed, and get above a 50.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me also make sure I'm not going to cheat here. So that's going to be.
I don't know.
I mean-
If you can succeed at that, then we'll do the unfuckable ability and we'll see what happens.
What disease do you think Talia's gonna get from
Oh, I
the
already
water?
know what's gonna happen. Even if he wins, he doesn't win.
I
Okay.
understand, but like, she gets a specialty. I don't. I'm trying my best.
She doesn't have specialties right now. They all have blank slates. I'm letting them build their specialties over time, thank you. And you're gonna give her one. Don't worry. It will be fitting when you hear what it is.
Okay, so what am I? Okay, so what am I rolling for?
You're gonna be rolling your illusion power to see if you can get above a 50.
I don't get any specialty in this case due to the fatigue counteracting it. So there we go. Fuck! So close! It's like a half success. Damn!
You start forming things in her vision, but they're so fuzzy, she can't tell. Like, she could tell that you were attempting to scare her, but it's not quite there.
It's like driving without your glasses.
Yeah.
The car's
RD
doing
100 plus 25 did not work.
Okay.
Anyway, because I could pass the 25.
What do you mean plus 25?
Oh, typically I have a plus 25 with my illusion.
It didn't
skill,
add
but-
itself. It
No,
didn't add
No,
I
itself.
he
didn't
didn't-
add it because I have fatigue.
Yeah.
Oh, do better.
Right.
Remember the whole time control having a fucking horrible downside?
That's you.
Imagine
and
having
your fault.
fatigue abilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Evan is the only one that can give fatigue by his abilities, and it's when he overuses his heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's her turn. She's gonna start covering your eyes too with her nice murky water.
Ooh.
Oh, the worms.
So, well, I won't say she's doing damage. Your eyes are in pain because it's not clean water. You made
How
it.
much damage do I take now?
I'm gonna say if you can't get out of it next turn, you're gonna get knocked
I'm
out.
doing attempt to get out of the grapple.
So you've got this, Pooh. Your eyes hurt a lot. Like, this is not. You really made this water bad.
Hate this.
It tastes
I love
like
this.
shit. Your
Fucking
eyes
sucks.
hurt.
You definitely need a stomach pump.
Yeah. That's yeah, that's
I
her
thought we
turn.
agreed on no drinking.
Well, she can't help when she's forcing someone into his mouth. If he chooses to swallow, that's a whole nother choice.
You know
Should
what? You know what? If I am not getting up this, then neither is she!
What does that mean?
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do the power move drinker?
Don't drink her. It's not gonna be worth it.
I'm
You're
not
gonna have
here, that's it.
disease. You're gonna get like a minus to your like total health from this.
I'm not drinking her, but I am doing something stupid.
Are you blowing yourself up or something?
What are you doing? This is a training match. It's not that serious.
No, not like that! Not that bad! Calm down!
I thought you were gonna go full nuclear bomb.
No, not quite.
I would have had a downside to that too.
Tilly Villanard.
I'm a wither her again.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna see the unfuckable ability thing, I guess.
On what?
Oh, I guess it's competing. Yeah.
What's your fatigue at?
He's gonna be knocked
Yeah.
out if he succeeds. So this is what he was
Yes!
doing.
That's
Oh.
the point!
So you're gonna have to compete with my roll as a 45. Ah!
Oh.
Fuck you!
God damn.
So, well, isn't there half successes technically?
I don't know. Let me look at that one. What's the time?
I cannot describe how entertaining this is for me.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this match to go the way it was until I decided, hey, let's try switching up her strategy too. What would her strategy? Hey, physical attacks don't affect this. Let's try that. And then I was like, well,
That disables 2 of my entire things!
yeah. Anyway,
I believe in you.
so withering. It's just opposed by endurance. It doesn't specify. It just says opposed by endurance. It got opposed.
No, there's a roll thing. Hold on. I'm checking. Wait. Huh.
I just
Oh,
know my.
we're gonna go over that later because I don't want you to have to
right
deal
now.
with that part. But here, let's see.
Oh, here we go.
Up.
Active opposed checks are some active checks are rolling against somebody else who's representing going somebody complete victory. For example, someone trying to see if you're lying. Yeah. So this is this one.
Should you both roll the exact
Exact
same
same
number?
number.
Which was
Well, this is the exact same number.
Agree,
So
the other side is going to return.
yeah.
Okay. So an example from before, if you both rolled the 58s and see you're the one resisting on site, you would win out, and the other side would win lying.
Yeah, but
in cases where it's impossible to half succeed or half fail in active opposed to it.
Yeah, and this also isn't a tied number situation. That was for a tied number.
And I saw that. How has she suffered nothing through the battle?
Oh, she suffered. I'll tell you how weak she is after this. She has suffered. Don't get me wrong.
Barely resist the withering.
Yeah. I don't know, man. She just does. I'm assuming you couldn't how DM's gonna flavor this how she resists is you didn't pull it off quite right because you're losing consciousness right now, and your
You
eyes are
might pass
burning
out.
and your mouth tastes like shit.
And
Yes,
you
you're gonna
just
pass
used up
out.
your fatigue.
I
Yeah.
have a feeling that we're both pretty fucking tired after this.
Yeah, so she does knock you out by then because her turn came around again. You want to know how much stamina she had, Red?
It's so fucking little, isn't it?
30.
My ears.
Also, Red, side effect: murky water in your eye. You have pink eye right now.
Ooh.
What
And-
does it matter? I'm getting healed under because I have 10 fatigue!
Yeah, and your stomach does need to be pumped.
You're only gonna be needing like.
Also,
mint
you
the
know
next
what
5.
specialty she's getting?
Please.
She's
tell me
getting a
something funny.
resistance against fear attacks such as that. She will have a specialty when competing against something trying to scare the shit out of her.
You mean a special? I believe there is a specialty in that.
Like,
Yeah, I'll have to
resist-
figure out the name of it, but
I think it's unbuckle with ability.
yeah, but I'm gonna make it circumstantial to that. Because
Resist mental influence.
yes. Good job, Red.
That's unfuck with
You're
ability.
training her mind. Then yeah, she's getting a specialty in that. Only one.
I needed one to go against her again, but Evan chose Diana.
You could have competed saying, no, I want to fight them, but you didn't.
I don't like making choices.
That's your fault, honestly.
Oh my god. Oh my
I'd have
god.
fought her and then thrown seeds in the water.
She just wouldn't have become
What would that
salt
have
water.
done,
She
Evan?
would have been a gas, Evan.
I don't know. Breathe it in.
Get a bird to breathe it in.
Get a-
Well, next up is power demonstration.
Did they kill me?
You're going last because you're gonna need to recover.
You're like drinking like juice in the background. Just
Am I recovered by this
I'll
point?
say you're recovered,
Yeah.
sure, but you do have a
Yep.
headache from head trauma.
You're like vomiting and
From
retching in the
Head
Trauma.
trauma.
Drama.
Y'all can hear like
Trauma.
retching and vomiting in the background.
Oh yeah, you're having not a good time.
You're
mean-
okay.
You and Alar are both need to be patched up. You're both not having a good time, but
We
having
both
a
suffered
worse
very
time.
heavily.
yeah, you're having
She
a
was
worse.
brought to the brink of death. I got fucking drowned.
By
Oh,
water,
yeah,
you made
Myth-
so much worse.
Man, this brings me to a question. Are there people who can manipulate mushrooms? Because it's not a plant.
Yes, Evan. Yeah, I'll say there is because I do have powers that exist that weren't technically falling in line with any of this. So yes,
I
there
feel
are.
like it's a lot more
mushroom people.
rare, but yes.
Well, I was gonna ask this because would I technically be one of the few, if not only, mushroom people able to move mushrooms because I have plant and animal control? And
If you want
mushrooms
to
are
evolve
between
your
both.
plant control to allow that, yes, but right now, no.
So currently, I can't mess with mushrooms.
No, right now you cannot mess with it. But that way, if you want that to one of your evolutions, then include mushrooms in the mixture.
I get no points for doing my best.
I did gloss over that. No, I'll give you. You'll get 3.
I tried my damned best, okay?
I know you did.
Your
We can
best
hear
just
it.
wasn't good enough.
No,
You were
it
really
just
greedy.
wasn't.
I literally went over every single fucking action.
I found a fun way of using Alara, couldn't you tell?
I don't want to fight Alara anymore.
Well, she don't want to fight you either, so it works out. Who wants to constantly be fighting their fears?
Well, at least it wasn't traumatizing this time.
Anyway,
Scary.
Parsival, what are you gonna do for power demonstration practice? This is where I'm gonna basically allow you to like attempt to do big thing, and we will see how big thing goes. You know?
sparkle time.
Yeah.
Hey,
This is where Elias does not shine. You don't sparkle on this.
No.
You aren't flashy. What?
Ugh.
Flash them.
I would like to try to make some sort of topiary statue, a big one
Okay.
of myself, of course.
Okay, yeah.
Or no, wait, of Mudman.
Oh.
Oh my god, what is wrong?
How big are we making it?
I'm gonna say twice the size of me.
Okay, let's go step by step in the process here because if I have you just do this as a whole, you're not succeeding. I doubt
That's
you
fair.
are.
That's fair.
I'm gonna have you go step by step. Let's first start by seeing if you can make the shape. Let's see if you could do that.
Okay, humanoid
General
shape.
Yeah, humanoid shape, and that's gonna be tall. Get.
With
I'm
it-
on 55. This is gonna be your plant control doing this one. Get about 55. We'll see how you do in the shape department. Now, if you roll below it, it won't be an automatic fail. Okay. So yeah, it's not gonna be an automatic fail. It's just, it's not proportioned right. It starts going into uncanny valley with the proportions of this
It
humanoid
looks
shape.
like an AI made it.
Kinda. So you make a humanoid shape, where the more you look at it, the more you know there's some wrong here. The next step is how do you want to, how fancy are you making this topiary? Like the flowers, how much detail we adding?
I want the main of the like statue just to be like green bush, and then like at the bottom some nice flowers and things growing.
Okay, that's a simple one. It's a good 30, and then the last step will be manipulating it to look more like Mudman. So get above a 30. Okay.
Okay, you did.
That's
Oh,
a
you
lot above a
successfully growed
30.
the plants, yeah. And now the last step will to be make it look like Mudman, which he's made of mud, so luckily this is actually in your favor if his facial details is not really there.
So
It's like
what would I add?
it's gonna be a 40 plus your plant.
Okay.
That's just like the sculpt out the final detail. Oh.
Oh.
You are terrible.
You make a mannequin.
No.
You see the
Well, they
goal?
don't know what. Hey, they don't know what your original goal was.
True, no one knows what your original goal was. So, end result, you got a topiary that the more people look at, the more they notice is not quite right. And as far as like details of person, it's a mannequin.
It's a
But you did make it
generalized
big.
Human person.
Yeah. People would give you like a good 4 out of 10. Like, yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Not really anything fancy, but it's cool enough, I guess.
And for my last trick,
Mhm.
I want to make it wave.
Okay.
Oh.
Do
I'm
a
gonna
40.
say I use 3 points of strain for that.
Okay, if you're gonna do... that'll be a pretty low. Get it past the 20 then. If you're gonna strain yourself to make it wave. I'm gonna make it fairly easy
Okay.
for you.
Feeling
Just
bad.
get a 15 or higher.
Rolls a 1.
It
I was
waves
so
successfully.
scared for you.
Good job.
I was so scared for you.
Good job. Now you 50,
Yay!
now that strain 3 points of strain is still gonna be 15% of your maximum stamina damage.
It's okay.
Okay. Alright, just making
How
sure
much
you know
damage?
15%.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
15% of 120.
I'll do the math for you.
Okay. Listen, I'm not doing this for you, man.
18.
Okay. Take 18 damage, that's fine.
Telly, I'll let you recover enough. What are you gonna do?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question.
Mhm.
Am I able to put pressure on any like constructions? Like for example, like stepping on them.
As of right now, no. In the future, yes.
Okay, then I have something that might be slightly experimental to let me do it.
I mean, experimenting right now is the whole point of this one. And you will be getting
Okay.
rewards for all of this. Well, 2 of you already got your rewards.
So,
but you will be getting rewards for all
One,
this.
I want to create a circular like light disc. Not much depth to it, but it's wide enough for me to comfortably stand on.
Okay.
2, is that going to be any factor?
I mean, you won't be able... no, just for making a light disc, no. You won't be able to stand on it. Unless you're like just putting it below
2.
your feet.
I want to use the ability. I want to slow down the light to make it act more like a solid. This is a thing, by the way.
Okay.
Because then the photons start to bunch up like atoms do.
Yeah. Okay.
That
one you would have to roll for sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you're crystallizing light?
That's what he's attempting to do.
Almost.
You're going to get above 75 for this one, though. Slowing down light to the point where you can make it a solid, definitely an easy feat. Now, much like Percival, you can strain yourself to make it easier if you want.
What do you mean strain myself?
He decided he wanted to expend some points of strain, and in return, I made the check a little easier for him.
That's a thing.
It's a thing I'm gonna allow, but it's a suicidal thing, so I wouldn't do it too much if I were you.
So wait, train just like does damage to you then?
Yeah, every point of strain does 5%. So so like for instance, he had 3 points, it did 15%.
Interesting.
So you can only do it so much, and I would not recommend doing it for anything important.
Okay. Could I? I have a high strain. I think a higher strain limit than Evan. I don't know now.
It's a
I know at the
percentage
start,
thing.
but
What's your strain?
my strain limit currently is 15.
So is mine.
Yeah, I assume at the beginning mine was higher. It's not gonna be. It's just a light and illusions. That's just fucking visual things. Like
The
I
hard
do
part is
something
just
more-
condensing, the making of the light to stand on. That's right now your hardest part here. Because it's just a lot of, it's really outside your weight class.
I don't know if I should do this because then I could mess up and then people are gonna look at me weird.
We do that anyway, don't worry.
I meant the people in the game.
We do that anyway, don't worry.
No, I'm nice though.
Um,
No.
That's my impression. Thank you very much.
Look, isn't there a team love already here?
See, light just isn't as much of a like.
Yeah,
It's not
light.
one of the stronger elements.
No, of like the creative uses you can use for light at the beginning, it doesn't have a whole lot.
Like I assume I can like blind someone. but
Yeah, for sure. You can definitely burn retinas.
Don't want to do that right now. That's not very much display.
No. Look at look what I can do. See, you can't see anything.
no.
Would be funny though.
I burn everyone's retinas. The end.
You can't catch me if you can't see.
By the
Okay,
way, I was so ready for Red to do like something really bright with the light, and me to blind him because Alara water reflecting light.
No. I wanted to like get like fast forward her.
I know what you were trying to do. You're trying to like cook her.
Pretty much.
Which would have just turned her back into a
Boil.
gas, but
I think it would have been painful though because she didn't
Yeah.
choose to do so.
it would turn her back into a gas. It would have done damage, but she would have been back definitely to a gas. Although I also would have used that against you because she'd be a very hot gas.
The
Because gas
consequences.
cannot physically hurt you unless you made it steaming hot gas, which then I
Well,
would.
That is.
That would have just been general evaporation, not.
I would like to state that that is a very untrue statement. Many gases can, in fact, hurt you without
Okay,
being hot.
the power specifies she cannot turn into mustard gas. I'm sorry.
What if
I
she's
just
in
needed to
contact
correct
with
that.
Maybe if she upgrades it, sure. Maybe mustard gas is on the table. But
Okay,
right
okay.
now, no.
If I
Maybe
fail
not.
this, I'm just going to like. If I fail this, I'm just going to divert to a different idea for the display. I'm gonna act like this wasn't anything, but
Okay.
Totally meant to do that, y'all.
like I
Ignore
tapped
it.
my foot with it.
You succeed.
yeah!
You can stand on light.
Okay.
Do a
okay.
flip.
Odd.
So now my idea. It's not that thick, but I kind of want to. Would I be able to move this upward?
I'll allow it, but you'll
Just
have
move
to
the light.
roll. Not very high, but you will have to roll. Get above a 35.
Okay. Well, thankfully, my light control. Actually, I don't know if it's one. I think it's one of my less high stats, but. 10.
Above 35. Okay. Well,
Huh.
you definitely succeed.
Perfect
So
roll.
what were these rolls we needed those, huh?
Yeah, that's a great question. Okay, so I have it rise, and I'm wanting to like create like an illusion as I slowly go up of like, you know, those like almost golden pillar-esque things,
Yeah.
like the ones that they use typically in like, I guess Rome, like, think Hall of Olympus. You know, those
Yeah.
marble pillars with the like gold drillings.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to create that slowly, like up with the with the disc as I go upward.
Ah,
So it looks like the illusion's rising with it.
I
Yeah.
won't make you roll for that one. That one I feel like you could easily do with your illusions.
Okay. And then with the illusions, I'm wanting to just like I'm trying to think what would be something cool I could do here. Could I shoot off like colored sparkles as I reach my like destination pretty much? Like these trails of colors that shoot out.
If they're not doing anything specific, you won't have to roll. If they're doing something
Yeah, they
specific,
just-
you are gonna have to roll.
It just kind of shoots out from different directions. Yeah,
Good job.
different
You had your
colors.
coming out party.
Yeah.
Yay!
We're proud of
you
you.
hear like pride music in the background.
Okay, now, finally, I want to create like a kind of cloud kind of thing. Illusion,
Okay.
like where I'm currently at. So it looks like the golden pillar reached
Are the
up
clouds
into
moving or are they
clouds.
stationary? You have them animated or not?
Not really animated because it's supposed to look more like, the whole. Can I almost have it look like painted?
You can have it look painted, but I will make you roll for that one.
Okay, that's fair.
Get above. It shouldn't be too hard. Get above 30. But I will actually have to make you try for it.
Uh,
A 1. Oh.
I did it.
Yeah?
No, I didn't. Well,
Yeah, you got a
Should've gone with
30.
30.
I said above. I'll give it to you for this.
I literally got
isn't-
one of
This
the
isn't the
lowest
serious
feasible
moment.
roll
Yeah.
with the plus 25.
That's what you get for rolling so high.
Yeah, that's fair. And I just kind of like, Ooh, I have an idea. So technically, the likeness isn't. No. Would it be possible to slow down someone falling?
I don't think that would be within your skill level right now.
Okay.
In the future, I will allow it, but with your current skill level, no.
Well, in that case, I think I'm just gonna have the light disc then proceed to slowly move down, and I kind of, yeah, and then I kind of want it to have the illusion of like the pillar crumbling down, or rather dissipating as it goes down.
Okay, if you do it. The crowd will give you a good 8 out of 10. You did a.
Yay!
I would hope the person with illusions and light could do a cool spectacle.
I would really hope so. Otherwise,
Yeah, I had a topiary.
Yes, you did.
Yep.
Yes, you did, buddy. And
Oh,
as for
patronize
Alara
me.
and Parsifals, or not Parsifal, Matthew, he won't show anything right now. You're gonna just have to trust in Matthew.
I
And
did
Alara's
good,
still out of it.
yes.
Look at what you did.
Well,
No.
to be fair, she sustained like more physical damage than Telly did. Telly just got knocked out and so much poisoned.
She did get withered quite significantly.
What do you? Yeah, she was knocked down to 30 stamina. Like she's out. And then as for the group thing, there's not really much I can have you do right now. The group thing, I think I'm gonna more focus you on for episode 4. So team challenges, don't worry about that. So what
Okay.
you guys have actually gained from this, besides dueling matches, you're not going to gain anything besides the bonus points or the points you got from your fight. But for those who did the obstacle course, aka Elias, and the one that did, or the two that did power demonstration, you and Telly and Parsifal, I am actually going to be giving you a specialty in that specific field. So, Elias, you have a specialty in parkour. Meaning, when I have you do the event, you will be able to add that specialty to your rolls as well.
so is this like a separate thing from athletics, or?
Yeah, because this is
Okay.
like specific to that. Like this is like specializing more specifically into what you were doing. And then as far as you two go, I'm gonna give you points that you can put into your power. because it's about your power. And you won't get that much. You'll get like 3 to play with, but you only put those 3 into your power. So you figure that however you want to dish that out. And that'll be your reward for doing a little bit of training. Whoop-de-doo. Anyway, this took a little longer than I expected it to. Those very interesting fights. We haven't even gotten to the fun stuff yet.
At least me and Alara were more evenly matched than what happened with Percival and Declan.
Okay, but I would still say what Percival was trying to do was more impressive.
I didn't have many options, did I?
I don't
Well.
care. I don't want to see you throwing stones at anything.
You literally prevented 2 of my things.
Welcome to life, baby. Wait until I throw you into the city.
God.
Oh yeah. No,
You
no,
haven't
nice.
met him yet.
No, that's not what I meant.
no, that's for later.
The what?
But yeah, as things are wrapping up, the doors to the training area actually burst open, and you see a group of students that look like they're all in matching uniforms. And the way they're marching, they march as if they were like a group of a military group would. Like they're marching single filed line in unison perfectly, and they are marching to their area that they have rented out. And the instructor that is leading them looks strict. If you think your instructor was mean, this guy looks abusive in comparison.
Like the devil in comparison.
Yeah. And Captain Valor actually mentions that this is the well, it seems like we've been interrupted by the other rival school that had just showed up yesterday. They are Force Academy. Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
sound like good people.
Oh no. Well, Percival, the people aren't bad. It's the academy itself. See, while here we like to focus on you being individual heroes and focusing on your powers, Force Academy is more about a military.
They look like
school.
a military.
It is a military school. Good job, Telly. Yeah, no, they train their heroes to be more like soldiers. In every way, shape, and form, unfortunately, with them being the other competing school, you guys are going to have a tough time with them. But with what I saw, I think you guys have potential doing it. Might need to work on your strategies a little bit. But other than that, I saw potential. And with that, one of the students from Force Academy does break off. He is this taller, more well-built redhead. I know, Ginger. Easily
Another
like
one.
Your
6'5". He isn't taller than Diana, but he's
Take
taller than
me.
the rest of you. He's a big dude.
Percival, no.
Yes.
Wait,
Percival,
what did people
yes.
say?
Wait, no, share with the class. Repeat.
So take me.
Oh. Okay. And to
I'll tell him that to his face.
Okay. I'm gonna actually give you a photo of him.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm scared now.
An actual important character.
Oh yeah.
A great first impression, Percival.
My face has not changed during any of this.
My opinion did not change.
I don't blame you,
My opinion is
actually.
the exact same.
Oh, okay, I can see why.
My opinion is the exact same.
I was expecting some nerdy kid with glasses.
The military school.
6'5"
Yes?
nerdy dude with glasses from military academy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Yeah, no, he saunters on up. He looks confident in himself. Oh, how do I want to
Take
do his
me.
voice? What do I want his voice to be? So this is Haven Academy, eh? Wow.
Yes.
I'm seeing a bunch
That
of
would be
weaklings
correct.
here.
How do I
God
enroll?
Damn. I thought you guys were meant to be special or something. What the shit is this? What, is that
Well,
person
then
back?
walk
Is that
away.
lady back there the tallest one, the strongest one you got? Like, the hell is happening here? This one over here looks like they just like vomited out their guts. Weak as hell.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
What was that?
I said
Please
don't
count
count your
me.
chickens before they hatch.
We should parse well. He gives you a look. He eyes you up. He gives you a wink.
Yes.
Not, yeah, we're gonna roll with it.
Oh.
So what? I need to prove myself before I can speak, huh?
No, I'm saying don't immediately start insulting people. Not the best first impression, I would say.
I ain't
Prove
going for
yourself
first
to me.
impressions. I don't want to be friends with you.
To me.
Neither do
I'm
I.
just gonna scowl at him.
Huh. I want to try something here. Hey, you,
People are more than
Beefcake.
their first impressions.
Nah, Beefcake. And he eyes up to Diana here. How about we go for a little fight, hey? Oh, one-on-one. Oh, a little friendly competition, right? And see which groups so far got the strongest person, eh?
Something seems off about this. I wouldn't do that, but it's up to you, Diana.
Diana looks, first off, taken aback by this guy's, like, the way he just approached and immediately started talking shit. Like, she was not, compared to the other school, she was not ready for that. Sure. Don't worry, I won't use my full, no, go ahead. You can do it.
Please be careful.
And so they square up in the ring. And Diana gets the first move, actually. He lets her have the first move. And so she full on obliges him. He said she could go all out. So she hardens up and she gets bigger. And let me see how tall she gets with her current power level. Let's see here. Or no, it's growth. No, not that. Here we go. Half yours. Okay, number of mirrors equal half your PL. So her PL for her height. So she stacks on an extra 6 meters, which yeah.
How
Oh.
tall does that make her?
So
Massive.
a meter is 3 feet and like 3
6
inches.
meters
right?
7 makes it about 19 feet, 19.6.
Now I don't know who to cheer for.
Our group, obviously, that guy was a dick.
And
I
he's,
mean-
by the way, still standing there, like, smug. And Diana...
Look at him.
Okay.
He's
Evan,
a
I
douche.
wasn't-
What?
Okay. I don't... Yeah, Diana starts running up towards him, makes it almost all the way to him. And that will be her turn. And in his move, you can actually tell when you take a closer look that his skin isn't quite skin. It's almost like it's segmented, like a bug would be.
Oh, no.
And to anyone who would have an idea of what power that would be, it would be a carapace. So he's naturally tougher. And then on top of that, you notice his arm suddenly shift. His arm no longer is an arm, but instead is a metal bat. Of what metal? You don't know. And he looks ready to swing. And with that, he's going to be readying his turn. Diana steps up, obviously not taking him too serious. She's got a lot of size on him. You would think she would easily, like, win. So, I mean, she's not going in there with all the caution in the world. And is going to go to punch down. That's all she can do. She punches down. And he dodges out of the way. She goes for another swing. Dodges out of the way. Attempts to grapple him. and he steps up onto her arm and then jumps right back off, dodging out of the way, taunting the entire time. Once his turn comes up, he runs between her legs and swings his bat right against her knee. And you guys hear a crunch. And Diana is brought down immediately. Obviously, she forfeits.
First of all, I think healing might be required.
Yeah, no,
I go
she's
fix
on the
the knee.
ground. Like, she's screaming a good bit. Her knee got crunched sideways.
Ooh.
Oh,
Told you he was a douche.
was that
I mean-
seriously the strongest one you had?
Just fuck off.
Damn. Now beating you guys is gonna be easy. I'm so glad you showed me how strong you were. Fuck off. And he walks away.
I'm going to
Take
fucking
me
lose it.
with you.
I think I need a gun.
First of all, please hold me back. Just say some words, because that was awful.
Rhubarb.
Anything really.
Now, you obviously Captain Valor
Thank
looks
you for the
pissed, and she is like running up to the other instructor, and they're having words. But you could just tell from afar that the conversation, she's not winning, unfortunately. But she looks pissed. Oh, is she pissed? Like, you see heat rising from her pissed. And when she comes back, all she says is, "We're doubling up on your training from here on out. We're crushing them."
Oh, I agree. I so agree.
Diana, unfortunately, does need to be carried off, as Parsifal's healing is not going to be quite enough for that. You do, like,
one
ease the
him.
pain
You
a
doing
bit.
okay, Diana?
She's out right now.
Oh,
There's not worries.
Fainted from the pain. Fainted
Yeah.
from-
Like, she's built tough, but that's a lot of shock at once.
Told you he was up to something.
But he was hot.
No, he wasn't.
But he was.
a douchebag.
Doesn't
I'm
change
just
what
gonna
he
go
looks like.
first. Like, I can't even support you in this one at that point.
Douches and dicks are not hot.
And
Okay, he might be one, but that doesn't change how he looks.
for watching how they're training, you can see that their instructor, like, when you see one person stumble, their instructor punches them so hard in the gut that I think you can understand why they are as strong as they are. Like, you don't need to put the dots together all that much for that.
If I am put up against that man, I am going to inflict so much trauma. I don't care if I get hurt.
Okay.
Won't do it against my team.
And you see, so you see the redhead, as we're just gonna call him for now, walk up to two other people, and one of the two people, or two women, gives you all like a look, and this look is very clear of, we're gonna win. They're starting shit with you guys for sure.
There's gotta be one good person in there, right? That's how humans work.
You tell yourselves that.
I'm just pissed. Like, the rest thing just raising out a scowl. Like,
Well, that's
Elias,
fair.
do you think it would be fine if I inflicted a ton of mental trauma on them if I'm in a duel with one of them? Thanks for the response.
I was about to say, who are you talking to here? Like,
They said your name.
Yeah.
oh, I did not hear that.
Would you be fine with me inflicting mental trauma on them?
Go for it, but I don't think that'd be really phased.
Yeah, but it's more permanent damage, psychological over time, though. I don't care if I don't win. That was just annoying as shit.
Yeah, it's just I want to win. I'm gonna
That's
go
fair,
buy a
that's fair.
gun.
And with that, Captain Valor does call off training a little early with that interruption. And you guys are going to be given free time. You can use this free time however you wish. You can choose to interact with the Monarch students if you wish. You could choose to try training a bit more. It is up to you.
Who wants to take their actions first?
I'm gonna train with my chain a bunch and figure it out
Okay.
because I need to practice with that.
So I'll just have you passively doing that. When you're passively doing that, I may like if you do it enough, I might give you like an expertise bonus in that.
Okay.
So if that's something you want to be passively doing for a bit, how long do you want to be doing that for?
How long do we have of like free time?
I would say class ended. It's around like 4 in the afternoonish.
Hmm. And do we have like any other major things or like
Not
we
right
keep an
now,
eye out
no.
for? Let's go for
Right now,
good.
your class specifically is be giving a lot more free time to prepare for the tournament coming up.
I would say I've barely exerted myself today, so I'd say a decent 4 to 5 hours.
Okay. What about the other two?
I would. I want to go train my like strain. I want to try straining myself more and more. I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. Much like with Elias, then, if you're going to be doing that, I will, over time, allow you to build up string that way. But obviously, it won't be as fast as, like, applying points. And then that leaves Telly.
Could I find like any register of like people here and their like general powers or anything?
You can. A lot of that
Like
stuff is
staff, like that kind of shit. Staff,
staff.
like a staff register.
Staff register, yeah. You could probably find one, yeah. List of staff. I don't know if it'll necessarily list all their powers, as some staff members are a little bit more secretive than others, but
Well, I only really know one person that could help me with this. And I need to talk to him anyway, given the first day. I'm gonna go find Kronos.
okay. You ask around, you would know he'd be in his office about this time.
I knock on the door of the office.
Come in.
Hi there. I had a few things I wanted to discuss with you.
Yes. Telly. You've been on my radar.
I know I haven't made the greatest first impressions.
What do you
But
mean?
well, there was the first day incident, there was the blowing up of the apple, the consistent fainting. You know,
I'm not seeing a whole lot down. Well, the fainting's not the greatest, but you gotta keep in mind this is still your first week here. I'm not seeing downsides just yet. Now, while we do frown upon you trying to melt the training ground and yourself,
that wasn't intentional technically, but
statement stands, son. We do frown upon that. That still does show a level of control or power that you're getting. Let's just say we're scared that you might enter that leaderboard. In terms of exhaustion, I mean, you're still young, you're learning.
Yeah, unfortunately, the fatigue from using any sort of time control is not great. But I assume you've figured out how to balance that.
I'm very aware. Lots of practice, and much like you, passing out.
But I assume you remembered the first day I said I didn't want to talk about it in front of other people. I assume you kind of already know. The other staff members knew, and well, some knew anyways when Golden recommended me.
Yes, I'm aware of most of our students that are recommended by heroes.
Do you know anything about my family?
Your family? No, I didn't do too much research on that. I assumed If that's something you wanted everyone to know, they would know.
Well, that's why I wanted to hide that's why I said the history book went missing.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just anti-family wasn't great. And not in the, you know, they're not accepting or they're harsh or whatever way. No, they were horrible, horrible people. One of the actual main owners of the Blood Noxium mines.
Ah, I see.
And people don't look too fondly about anyone related to that family, so. And not to mention that I already was kind of not really the most. I didn't have the best reputation from heroing either, so.
Yes, the hero that uses fear. I am aware. Interesting strategy, I must say. Definitely not good for publicity, but it did get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many things you can do with illusions, and I don't know, justice or something. Regardless, I was wondering if you, apart from that, do you have any? I don't think there's really anyone else here that has time control that at least I know of. Do you have any, I guess, tips on the matter?
This is a tough one. I haven't had to coach time manipulation in a while. I would say start off by focusing it and stop being so broad with it. Right now, from what I've seen, you're trying to do all these different things related to time, which, yes, that is something I can do, and that is something you will be able to do. But right now, it may be a little much for you if you're trying to do all these different things at once. Like, for instance, what taxes you the most when you're using your power?
As of the current moment, well, technically there is one instance where I tried to do something a little out of my bounds, which that obviously didn't go well, but other than that, general usage would be, I guess, withering things. They all fatigue me mostly the same, but
yeah, withering's what I found easier than others. It was the slowing down time that I had a harder time with. But what I ended up doing is I ended up focusing on one specific part of the power more, and then moved on to harder parts, trying to master individual pieces rather than the power as a whole.
All right. Well, thanks for the advice. Hopefully I didn't interrupt too much.
Nah, it's just doing basic paperwork. I'm bored as hell. I may have power over time, but I never have enough of it.
I see. Well, have a good day.
Have a good day, Parsifal. Not Parsifal,
Huh?
Kelly. Look, I've interacted with you like twice.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Have they interacted with me more or something? Why did they say me?
Well, you see,
You
we
got
got
our-
new
they got our
favoritism
part?
going on here.
No, they actually got a complaint from Mudman.
Yeah, that's actually the paperwork he's filling out right now.
Oh.
So with that, I guess I'm gonna go off and just. I guess I'm gonna train. I guess I'll train withering.
Okay. If you're doing it small steps at a time, I'll allow you to train over time. Maybe I'll make it cost less stamina for you. Need a little bit more forgiving.
That's
Okay. With that, how long are you doing that for? I know.
I guess just for the.
Hmm?
I guess until it's around, 8, 7:30, somewhere in there.
Okay. I'm assuming you're all training around evening. Evening comes around, and that's really everyone starts kind of heading in. Is there anything anyone wants to do before calling it like a night and staying in the house?
Oh yeah, have I heard back from the job thing I did? I was
Um,
trying to get.
They did a background check, and despite you being a Skull student, you did get approved.
Yay!
So starting next week, you will be able to start delivering mail.
I would
Yay.
like to go visit. You know who?
Oh no, I don't. Which one are you visiting? The Ginger or the Mudman?
The Mudman.
Okay.
No.
I can't wait to hear how this goes.
What do you do? Alright, you're at his house. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'll knock and see if he's there.
Someone else opens the door. It is a guy with like rainbow hair. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Percival. I'm here to say hi to Robert.
Oh, first, where have I heard that name? I don't know. Robert, someone's here to see you. And he walks away, and down comes Mudman. And the second he makes eye contact, he was happy, and then he wasn't.
Oh,
Why are you here?
I just want to say hi and see if you have a good day.
It's 8:30. Why are you... Sure, I had a good day. Oh my god.
I made a topiary of you. That was my power demonstration.
Oh. Thank you.
It wasn't really that good. I'm gonna do better though.
Okay, man. I gotta ask you, why do you keep bothering me?
Cause you're cool.
I'm made of mud. And as far as
Yeah.
I'm aware, you stole some of my mud. Which is really weird.
I didn't steal any of your mud.
Uh-huh. I thought I saw you slip
I
some
would
into your
ask if
pocket.
before doing that.
I thought I saw you slip some into your pocket.
That was someone else.
What?
What?
No. Take a sec. What did you say? That
What?
was someone. What?
That was someone else.
You've taken mud from someone else before.
Once.
Why?
For planting.
Man, I gotta tell you this. People who have different forms, such as myself, don't like it when people take parts of them and use it for anything else. Don't do that. We don't like that. I guarantee whoever you took that from was not happy.
It was okay.
Were they okay with it?
Yeah.
He gives you a deadpan look. Either you're telling the truth and you just don't believe, you don't understand what you did is wrong, or you're a terrible liar. Either one, he's giving you a deadpan look. Okay. Stop.
Okay,
Stop.
bye.
being
Have a
here.
good night. I'll see you tomorrow. I didn't hear that part. Bye bye.
What?
I walk I walk away.
Oh, my god.
He closed his door. You hear an audible lock. And some mud was left behind. Are you gonna do what I think you will do?
I will put a singular seed in it, but I will not take any.
Oh my god.
A rhubarb seed. I'll just set a rhubarb seed on it. And then walk away.
Okay. Elias, I'm assuming you do your jog?
Yeah.
Matthew attempt to keep up. Are you doing like the longer one?
Yeah, Nia
Yeah.
Train.
That yeah. After at the last slap, he does bail out once again. Okay. Anyone else
Yeah.
doing anything besides being a stalker? Hopefully.
No.
Who else is in just like within the like I guess kitchen and living room area?
You'd have Ava. She'd be cooking right now while Elias is out. She typically makes dinner.
Hey Ava, what do you think would happen if I fast forwarded or withered cheese? Do you think we could easily make sharp cheddar, or would it immediately mold?
That's a good question. She like takes a bit of cheese, and this is probably the longest conversation you've already had with her. She does take a bit of cheese, and she hands it over to you, like waiting. Like obviously she's expecting you to try it.
Do you actually know how sharp cheese is made? Like
No.
aged cheese?
Not at all.
I
We
think
may
I
just get
remember
very
reading
moldy cheese right
about
now.
something about having to scrape off bacteria or something.
No.
I'll read up on it. We probably should try it after I do this until I read up on it, but
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
okay. So I guess I fast forward the cheese.
Okay.
Withering would probably disintegrate it. Or make it
It does get a bit of fuzz on it.
Dinner.
Is there Tupperware somewhere?
Yeah, you have basic Tupperware.
I'm gonna grab a piece of Tupperware and like put it in there, and then put it in the fridge and while I go up to like search.
Okay.
The fuzzy cheese, you're putting it in the fridge?
By the way,
In a Tupperware container.
when you come back, that cheese isn't there anymore.
Oh no.
So I read up on it. Yeah, it seems that like there's a process for removing the like mold as it gets aged, but you have to do it continuously.
Ava's like nodding, but also making a face.
So it seems like theoretically yes, but I'd have to do it in small short bursts, then remove any like mold or anything.
You see her like
And keep it
pinching
within proper
the bridge of
environment.
her nose.
Oh, you took it out of the Tupperware, didn't you?
But Diana did.
What? Oh,
And
did
ate it.
she? Did she? Oh no, no, no!
Oh no.
She went to the bathroom.
I'm assuming you
You're
told
gonna
her
be
and she
there.
did it anyway.
Hmm?
I'm assuming you told her and she did it anyway.
I was mid-sentence telling her it was already in her mouth.
That seems about right.
In her defense, you didn't label it.
Well, I wasn't thinking someone was going to grab the fuzzy cheese and eat it,
It was
before I came down.
fuzzy. It was fuzzy.
But
But
counter
it is
argument.
Diana.
I was gonna say counter argument, Diana.
She's also probably on like pain suppressants or something.
Probably.
I'll have to apologize, but that is also partially on her.
I think it's mostly her. I wouldn't have fault. It is mostly her fault. I was actively trying to warn her.
By the way, sorry if I've come off any bit like, judgmental, I guess. I'm not trying to. It's just sometimes I can come off that way.
I mean, I don't really have any problems with you right now. Unlike the others, I mean, yes, using trauma during a sparring match ain't the greatest, but I also like. I can see
I
you
will
don't
not
have many
use that on-
options.
Yeah, I'm only going to use fear on the like sparring things now. Trauma is reserved for, honestly, that redheaded garbage annoying
Oh God, yeah,
person from
please
the other
don't
school.
let him sleep.
Yeah, he hurt Diana so much.
Yeah, I want to kill
And
him,
that
but
was
also at
not-
the same time, what the hell is his strength?
That was just not very sportsmanlike, you know?
I don't think that was his goal, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to do that to annoy us.
Like I met some of the Monarch kids, and they don't seem too bad. Him though,
Yeah, they're rather nice. Although one of the kids looked funny at me.
yeah, the Alexander kid, right? Yeah, an interesting
No,
looking guy.
that one, yes, and the more nervous one.
No.
And then I explained the whole incident that day, and he said that explains it. So
Oh. Oh. Wait, isn't his? Oh, yeah. I think I remember mumbling about that. I don't know. They should be interesting competition. At least they're friendly competition, I think.
yeah, they don't seem to be the others. Good lord, that would be awful to be in that school.
Yeah, the issue is I can't tell which part is him and which part is the school.
That's a fair point.
And I don't. Yeah, that guy wants to be a hero. Oof. I feel
Yeah,
like
that
those
scares me
villains.
more than like I feel like that's somehow worse than how I was as a vigilante, which is saying something.
I'm concerned of how hard he hit though. Like that crunch sent
Ugh.
chills down my. Ooh.
What does he plan to do after doing that in an actual fight?
Well, I
Just
don't
beat them
really
while
know
they're
how much
down or
is
something?
I don't know how much of a fight there's going to be after that. To be fair, how much of a
Is he-
fight would you
yeah.
want to put up?
Not much. I'm trying to get away.
So I think, yeah, I mean, if he's trying to capture a villain, he won't do good in the public eye, but he will capture that villain. I don't know if he
Okay.
cares.
Well, off of that topic, what are you cooking?
Oh, making lasagna.
Ooh. What ingredients are you using? Just normal ones?
Normal ones. I just found a recipe. I haven't made it
All
before.
right.
I want to try something new.
Let me know if you're ever needing like any specialty ingredients or anything. I can go to the shop and buy them. I have more than enough money spare.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I know Elias makes a very good errand boy.
What's that?
Elias, errand boy, or errand they them, I guess.
Oh, got it. Sorry, I didn't hear you right.
What did you think I called them?
No, I thought you were saying like some dish that they were good at making a dish.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
mean, they made damn good eggs. I don't know.
Just don't ever ask me to make applesauce.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't want your applesauce.
Neither did I.
I would like my teeth to stay in my mouth.
Yeah.
Which I also heard Matthew got called to the scene for that. Why was that?
Huh?
Yeah,
I didn't know about that.
I don't know. I heard talks that he got called away towards there. I mean, I'm assuming that's where he was called towards.
That's strange. I might have to ask him about it at some time.
Mm.
I don't think I made the best impression on Matthew. I might have to try to fix that.
Yeah, I mean, so far he seems fairly close with Elias. Them and they're jogging. Well, jogging in quotations. I'd never want to keep up with those two. Oh my
Well,
God.
even Elias doesn't seem to particularly enjoy my presence.
Elias
I mean,
also has just a really bad resting bitch face. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, they just seem to always try to avoid a conversation. I don't know.
I think that's just them.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope I haven't also made a bad impression on them.
Well, even if you have, at least there's someone that made a worse one.
Eh?
A common
Okay.
enemy. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah. Well, it should be done in about half an hour.
All right. Well, I think I'm just gonna watch a show or something. I don't know.
Got it. I'll probably watch from the kitchen.
All right. Anything you prefer?
No real preference.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna say like I put on like a true crime documentary or something.
You two will be coming back to the house, by the way, Parsifal and Elias, with a home-cooked dinner of lasagna.
Yippee!
Yeah, I'm so hungry.
Yeah. And Matthew,
Hey,
after a brief bit
Diana,
of
are you
dying,
okay now?
is back.
You okay?
Yeah, they patch up my leg, but holy shit, did that hurt. I wasn't
Well,
ready
I
for
was-
that level of strength.
Yeah, no, that was horrible. I was more so meaning about the cheese.
Oh, don't go in the bathroom.
Oh. Well, you weren't exactly supposed to eat fuzzy cheese. Why did you eat it?
That was fancy cheese.
Cheese shouldn't be fuzzy.
I didn't know
In no
that.
case ever should you be eating
Well, just
fuzzy
add that.
cheese.
Just add that to your repertoire.
Okay.
I don't
Anyways, this
feel that,
lasagna
dude.
looks great.
Well, he will be in the competition, so have fun with that.
Good luck to whoever's fighting him.
I don't know if any of us are gonna fare too well. You're gonna have to. I guess we're gonna have to work on evasion tactics because a single hit from that and you're pretty much gone. I don't know much that can stop that apart from. Well, actually, Alara would be able to avoid that pretty easily.
Yeah,
At least
honestly,
for some time.
I think Alara would be the best.
Yeah.
Because I do not want to see somebody in an actual competition fight against him. Because I don't feel like he's going to play very nice at all. Worse
Oh.
than what just happened to you, I feel.
Unfortunately, I do think that was his love tap too. I think if I
wouldn't
were to
call
go
it
against
very
him in a
loving.
group like just raw strength, I don't know if I'd win.
Yeah. Every person's going to have to think of tactics for, or at least a general
I'm
strategy
starting to
for the
think
battle.
we might want to like do a little research on all the students if we can.
Yeah, but we have no idea which ones we'll be fighting off against.
Yeah, but we,
Eh,
can at least, we
especially
do
in
know
the
the class
particular
that's going to be
duels.
going, so I mean, we could just do research on against all of them. And I mean, either way, we do know we're going to compete against them in other areas, so it's best to know what they're good against. And I didn't hear any
Mhm.
rules against sabotage in the parkour. And if you recall, there were no rules against it.
What do you mean by that? I mean, it would definitely still have to be a person in the fight, right? Or, well, in the obstacle course.
I don't know. I imagine if someone could like manipulate the ground, nothing would stop them from like putting up a wall in front of someone,
Well,
or
yes,
in your
I'm
case,
saying-
making someone go blind.
No, that's not what I meant. Do you think they would still have to be in the obstacle course?
Yes. Yeah, if the teleporter can't just teleport to the end, and the flyer can't just fly to the fly over everything. Yeah.
No. I meant like a person outside cannot help someone
No,
inside.
That's definitely
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Because I definitely feel like that's. a
I
good
had
choice.
fuzzy cheese. What do you want from me?
That's a
Counter
fair
that
point.
argument.
And also quite a few painkillers, I assume.
Nah, no. That wore off a while
Not
ago.
enough.
I mean, the healer fixed it fairly quick.
Mm.
It hurt. Fun
I
fact:
feel-
I've learned what our healer's powers are.
Oh,
Yeah, the head doctor, they can manipulate flesh. I watched
that's
things
fun.
happen.
That's
Oh.
fun.
I
They
yearn for that ability.
manipulated my flesh back into place and then healed it right up.
That's so fun. That's not horrifying at all.
Mm.
Who knows? I might have to use that for future attacks. It would not be against using it on that douche.
Heh.
Ideas for illusions. Well, anyways. This is delicious, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, not a problem. I honestly like cooking for everyone. It's fun.
Yeah, I'd have to agree there.
And yeah, with
By the
that,
way.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna ask where. First of all, where did you go off to?
Which point are we talking about?
Like, well, everyone was doing something in the evening after their training, it seems. What were you doing?
I was also training.
No, I said after training.
Oh, I went to go visit a friend.
Do you have another friend outside of the house?
I think I say, wow, do you
a
have
friend?
Wow.
I know you're-
Yeah.
Was it the guy at the plant shop?
No,
Who did you visit?
that's my business and not yours.
Okay,
Oh, no.
I was just curious. I've been doing it a bit, so I wanted to know.
Fox at some point messaged and so did Tyler. Huh.
Mhm. Jeez.
Well, I'm guessing I know when Fox joined it.
So is everyone gonna be doing their nighttime things then?
The
I know,
Hi,
Fox,
Fox.
you're actually catching us towards
Yeah.
the end here. Yeah, but unless there's anything else anyone wants to do, Elias will just have to simply do their nighttime roll.
Okay.
Well, I attack myself.
Overall,
Don't do
it's a D100.
Do 100. It'll be or what? Which stat was it? Instinct. That one.
Me versus my lackluster instinct. What do I have to beat?
Good 70. See if you can beat it.
God. Damn.
You did not stir awake this time.
Technically, there's the other one too.
I mean, no, I mean, you may notice a slight breeze in your room, but that's it.
No, I was talking about the other role.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's go for your roll. I forgot about your roll. I forget about your roll. Why do you remind me? Okay. Let's. What did I make it last time?
I have no idea.
I think it was like a 40. Okay, 40 or if you get it higher than a 40, nothing silly happens.
And I'm pretty sure there's no status bonus
No.
here or anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Because nothing silly happens, and that's what matters. And with that, everyone goes to sleep peacefully. Yay.
Yay!
That's another
Yay.
day done. Aren't you excited about
Yay.
the silly new rivals?
Sure.
I'm glad I'm not in the combat.
I'm gonna make that man pay if I have to duel him.
Although I'm a little suspicious of the obstacle course now.
Wait a minute.
You know?
This, kids, is what we call foreshadowing.
Oh, what? Psh.
That's crazy.
Myth foreshadow.
If they cheat, don't worry. I'll fast forward you, Elias.
Thank you.
Zip by literally everything.
And with that, we're gonna end the stream. Stream go bye bye. Bye bye, stream.